Yeah, I'm live.
Never know what he's doing back there.
Damn.
Live yet?
My shit was lying, bro, but hold on. Cause my
No, they're live, brother. They're live.
all right, we're live.
Live right now.
Hold on.
All right, yo, shalom, shalom. First and
Shalom.
foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praises and honor and glory to
Yeah.
Yahweh.
What Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash.
And Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
All right, really, you know, we come in week and week out, day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom. And, you know, we're just chilling right now and just talking about where we're at in terms of prophecy and how, like Apostle Har always quotes, you know, there's years when nothing happens, and then there's weeks when decades happens. And we're 9 days in, and a whole lot of things are happening. And really, like, hey, the only thing left to say is what we've been saying is MOTV, destruction, deliverance. Deliverance is simultaneous with the destruction. Okay, because we're gonna need that divine deliverance to get up out of here. Okay, but right now, what stage we're in? We're in that civil war stage. Everything's being polarized, left, right. The ICE agents have a complete immunity. They're going from door to door now. You know, that's Jacob's trouble. They're going from door to door. Okay, if a brother can get the Ezekiel 7, chapter 7, verse, you can start at 8.
It's lucky because you was talking about prophecy. I went on just YouTube, and the recommended video CTV News posted 1 hour ago says Trump signals possible strikes on Mexico, raising concerns for Canada.
Wow.
1 hour ago. Yeah.
See,
Wow.
hot right now. You got to be on it. You got to be in the spirit.
because they have a deal with Mexico.
Right.
Okay.
You got to be on it, man. So somebody got that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says the day of judgment is here. Your destruction awaits. The people's wickedness and pride have blossomed to full flower.
See, the people's wickedness and pride has blossomed to a full flower. This is why people are becoming more in contact. The scriptures talk about that, right? Which is a lack of a self-discipline.
Self-restraint.
And self-restraint, right? The scriptures also about people's hearts waxing cold
Yeah.
because the evils increase.
Love of many shall wax cold.
The love of many shall wax cold.
And it links up with the world that we live in. The credo, do as thou wilt. So it links up with this world that we're living in.
That's right. Exactly.
Just doing what you want. Yeah.
Oh, like the word incontinent, like you have people that are incontinent, meaning they can't hold their urine.
Right.
They'll just keep pissing.
Yes.
They can't hold it. So that's how these people are. It's just then just goes. They can't hold them. They can't help themselves.
Right.
It's part of their culture now. It's no longer a battle if it's wrong or right. They're just acting straight off impulse like animals.
That's right.
You know, this is what a tiger doesn't ask to bite the gazelle. You know, the lion doesn't ask to, you know, hey antelope, can I come and grab you up? They just act off impulse. It's built inside of them. So that's how these people are now. Sin is built inside of them.
That's right.
This is who they are now. And this is why the people, they can't repent. They're too far gone. They won't repent.
Too far.
maliceness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceits, malignity,
Yeah.
whisperers, backbiters, haters of Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, despiteful, proud, boastful.
This is what we got going on today.
Yes,
The
all it
majority.
is.
This is pretty much everybody outside of the elect.
That's
good.
right.
Well, that's a huge number.
Yeah.
You know, they fit in this category.
Billions.
You know?
Proud, boasters, inventors of
You have boasters, right? Like America, he was more stout than his neighbors, his fellows. You know, he puffeth at his enemies. On
Yes.
him chapter.
Yes.
The pride of thy heart hath
It's
deceived
deceived
thee.
you.
So as the king and so of his officers, as the ruler of the city, so of the citizen.
Yes.
So you can see that pride on just your average, everyday, low-level black bitch. You know,
Yes.
she's proud.
Yes.
The Edomite begging for, you know, on the side of the street, he's proud.
Yes.
Because the rulers are proud.
That's
You
right.
see that embodied in the population.
Yes.
The way these people drive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucked up, brother.
Yeah.
I'm coming down here. There's a truck. There's 2 lanes. One's for DVP. One's for 401. He's trying to go left. 1 car's going. 2 cars going. But he's already like merging. Car just keep going,
Yeah.
and he's already in the lane. The car's like. Beep, 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 beep,
But
beep.
Y'all got a
Way
lot of
behind
kids
him.
out here,
Yeah,
man.
just
There's
A lot of demons, bro. You gotta be careful. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Elam is finished out here, man. I had to call out Elam twice on
Because
my
they
way
feel
to
good.
here.
Because they feel they're in a car, right? I'm in a car. I'm driving. You know, like, bro.
That horsepower.
That's right. A little power, you know, just goes to their head.
As the king, so is the people, all right?
says inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, and without understanding the covenant breakers.
Yeah, and that's twofold, right? Spiritual parents, the apostles, the bishops and elders on down, the ones that taught us this truth. The Holy Spirit used those men to teach us this truth.
Mediums, that's right.
You know, so that's twofold too. You got a lot of, like the Lord says, He's going to stretch the house of His sanctuary. So all you Israelites that know you're Israelites, you're in the, and you're bucking up against Yahweh Shema Shai's doctrine, which is also the apostles' doctrine on down. You're in that list.
Hey, and any brother that's 40 and over, they remember the change where that respect was there for your elders to where there was none. And then it just became a shit show outside. Because when I was growing up, you had to be careful how you talk to a person that was older than you.
Yeah, they'd beat you out in public.
Yeah,
Say,
This is your son, you're doing wickedness.
yeah.
Fucking lace your ass, then bring it to your parents. And then you
they'll
get
beat-
another
you
set
get
of
another
beating.
beating.
but now these YMs, they think everyone older is just soft. They're old. They're bugged out. They can't do shit. No, but I'm saying this because there's a story.
Right.
This one Jake, this YN in America, he was dealing with this young girl, and her father was an OG. And her father was selling drugs and they had money, so they went in the house, ransacked the house. The guy was fucking the girls in the bedroom, and then his friends were taking all the shit. They stole like $100 grand drugs. So the guy pretty much came home, beat the daughter up, took her Snapchat, tried to say, "Hey, I'm gonna meet you here." The guy pulled up, he just shot him in the chest, boom, 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 just killed the guy. Because they think, you know, everybody, I'm the shit, pretty much, the young guys.
Yeah.
Like I'm in this height of life, and
No
you
respect.
can't tell me shit. And it was kind of like that before. Young people are always boisterous,
Just not to this
but
extreme.
it's just crazy, bro.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
just the extreme now.
teachers are complaining.
Yeah.
I was gonna do a lesson
Teachers
on
are
it.
complaining.
I was gonna do a
That's the
lesson
big thing
on
on TikTok.
I
They're
was
like,
gonna do a lesson- they're done.
they'll ask me, miss, what's the time? I'll be like, there's a clock right there. Oh, I can't read that clock.
Yeah.
Because it's a
Analog. Yeah.
I need to see the numbers.
Yeah, the teacher lost
They don't read. They don't do shit.
I was gonna do a lesson on it.
So what kind of future is there, bro?
Yeah.
If there is, what kind of future would there be?
And the teacher said they're scared.
They're scared.
They said they're scared.
I seen a video too, just recently where a man must have went into a convenience store and broke $50 bill with the teller, and the teller changed out 2 20s and a 10 or a 5, and is telling him this is $50 to the YN, and the YN's like, yo, that's not what I gave you. That's not $50 bill. That's not.
You can't
The
count.
man couldn't count the money, and the man's like, here's the 2 5s. this is 20, this is 10, and the 10, this is 50 in total. This,
That's
you know
it.
what I mean? And the man's like, no, do it, like, you know, like, do it over, do it again, like, you know, nah, like he's.
This is the last generation.
That's
it,
it.
last
Generation. That's it.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm like,
Gen Z.
wow.
This is it.
And then he's snapping in the store, and then he ended up storming out. He ended up taking up the money. He's like, all right, okay, and then he left. And that's what the store clerk has to deal with. Like,
Every day.
Yeah, the destruction is everything is ready. You know, everything's ready to be destroyed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
There's nothing else other than Esau pushing the chip.
Yeah, come.
That's it. That's all that
That's
is.
all there is.
That's all that is. Outside of that, there's really nothing else here. If you're
No.
trying to build something in this world, you a complete asshole.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like IUIC, they buying land and shit, and like for especially in Babylon, I can see if you was like in Thailand or somewhere, Ecuador. You know, all right, cool, my nigga, you all right. But you in America,
Yeah.
that's
Chill.
where the actual destruction is going to take place. No man will be able to dwell there. It's going to be an
Jackal for the jackal.
everlasting just destruction.
That's right.
But everything's prepped. Like the young generation. Like we talking about the young generation now respecting the elders, and that's even echoed in the Israelite community, where they was telling all the elders of the apostles, you need to retire.
Yep.
You know, the young guys not respecting, but the old niggas ain't right too.
True.
The old generation is cooked.
Exactly.
They jabbed up. They believed everything that was on the news. They believe their doctor. They're on all type of high blood pressure medication, diabetes medication.
True.
They're simps.
True.
Okay. They didn't really raise the children.
True.
They
No,
didn't raise
True.
the children.
Right. Right.
They let the schools raise the children,
True.
And the TV.
indoctrinate them, and the TV
True.
and now the social media and shit.
True.
So the old and the young, everything's cooked.
True.
The only thing that
True.
the Most High kept was Scripture said, "Let my grapes be kept." That's speaking about the elect. To hell with everything else, man. And that's the mindset you gotta have in this truth is to hell with everybody else.
Facts.
Well, you know what? We said that years ago on the highways. The Spirit just made us say "fuck the kids." Remember that?
Yes.
We should just say that, "Fuck the
I
kids."
remember.
And people, but you know,
Yeah.
People mad at us. Yeah, they're mad.
now you see your future.
Come. And they turn into
Why?
YNs.
Well, a kid is a
The
goat.
a goat to be
Yeah.
sacrificed.
sacrifice, yeah.
So fuck them.
Fuck them.
Straight.
A quick precept, Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go,
Mhm.
and when he is old, he will not depart from it.
Oh.
So
Just going into what he was saying. So these young YNs are what we created. They're a product
Esau.
of their environment.
Esau.
And remember, it says train. It doesn't just say watch over, caretaker.
No, you have to train.
Just feed him. You
No.
know, just make sure he washes his ass.
Yeah.
Train.
And training happens by repetition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's constant.
And that word train, that's not right there.
Oh, wow.
Dedicated.
Discipline. Yeah, discipline.
Discipline.
Dedication. Yep.
Yeah.
That was it.
Then that's it.
Should I continue?
Oh, yeah, more.
Yeah,
Okay, good. I went after you.
I was just
Go ahead.
gonna
Finish
finish.
up.
Yeah,
The
get it.
skirt's changing.
No, get it.
Okay. So it says,
Where you at, Ezekiel? Or where you at?
Romans.
Okay.
Yeah.
It says without natural,
Quote it.
Romans,
1.
1 and 31 now.
Mhm.
It says, I'll just read from 31. It says, without understanding, the covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Shai, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them.
Wow.
Going into what he
Well, yeah,
started off with.
That's right.
It's because they need to be deleted.
That's right.
There just comes a point where you have to be deleted.
What do you do with the rebellious son?
Yeah, that's it.
And that's 12, 13. You
Mhm.
just entered the covenant,
Stone the-
Yeah.
but you're just a rebellious son.
And that's what the Most High is doing with them anyway, even here in Toronto. He's doing that with them in Chicago.
Mhm.
In Chicago, that's when they get deleted. 12, 13, 14,
It's true.
15,
It's true.
they're gone.
True.
Those kids don't last long,
Yeah.
man.
No.
That's an epidemic
Yeah. Yeah.
that we don't talk about. That's
True.
insanity.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
This is Jeremiah 6:27 NLT. It reads, Jeremiah, I have made you a tester of metals, that you may
Yeah.
determine the quality of my people. They are the worst kind of rebel, full of slander, They are as hard as bronze and iron, and they lead others into corruption. The bellows fiercely fan the flames to burn out the corruption, but it does not purify them, for the wickedness remains. I will. So that means there's so Lord
Yeah,
saying there's
yeah.
silver, but the dross is not coming out.
Exactly.
The impurities ain't
They're not
coming
being
out.
Purified.
Right? Verse
Hey, and these are the people that were in Sodom and Gomorrah. These are the people that were in all these different kingdoms and they were wicked as hell. Our people are wicked, man. Right? You had them Benjamites that were trying to do detestable things to the angels. These guys are wicked, man.
verse 30, I will label them rejected silver, for I, the Lord Yahweh, am discarding them. Yep, that was it.
I got a precept. Okay. Just going into what you were saying about being a stubborn or rebellious son. This is the law on it. This is Deuteronomy 21 verse 18. It says, if a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him, will not hearken unto them, then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of his city and unto the gate of his place, and they shall say unto him, unto the elders of the city, this is our son, is stubborn and rebellious.
Yeah, because back then you didn't call the police. That laying hold is arrest. You're arrested because your parents have the authority over you.
Yeah.
Your parents are making that
Well, brother,
judgment call.
certain parents call the cops. What do? They come and arrest your kid.
Exactly.
Most likely, if it's a Jake
Exactly.
especially.
Exactly.
And the mother might not even know. I just wanted you to discipline him.
Exactly.
The father's not in the house. I didn't know you're gonna give him a charge and do all these things.
Exactly.
And they don't understand that's what will happen if you are a Jake man in this society. You see what I'm saying? Our mothers don't understand that.
No.
I had my mother call the police on me.
Come.
You know what I mean? I'm sure certain brothers did, whatever, so to
Sure.
speak. They don't understand how deep Esau is willing to take us through their system.
It's a system, yeah.
You know what I mean? So to put charges on us and have us go through this bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And label you.
They label us.
Mhm.
See, our women are like, oh,
They're not
You know,
prudent.
no,
It's
it's that too, that too.
Mhm.
But
And
they're
they
like,
made
oh,
and they made a pact with the
right.
devil.
They made a pact with the devil,
Mhm.
and they know that they can't like handle us physically.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, I gotta call 911,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So when they call, but they don't know how deep Esau's willing to take it there. Because
Exactly.
our mothers, our women, whatever, they didn't like, oh, they're like, we didn't want you to take them to jail or whatever, right? But it doesn't matter. You call them, they're gonna do their job, and their job is to send Jake to jail.
And our women do that with their husbands as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do
Husband,
both,
yeah.
and their
Chil-
boy child
sons,
and,
yeah.
and the
Yeah,
man.
and
Yeah.
you know what? Like honestly, we can't not say that the woman, give no accountability to the woman. She know what the fuck she's doing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of them do.
Yeah.
She's in the moment.
Yeah, but they
It's
like
not the moment though.
it's an emotion.
It's
And they're
emotion.
wicked.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
and they're
In the
wicked.
moment.
You see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
why don't the heathen nations do that?
Con.
They
Con.
they see the same thing we see on TV, black
Con.
men getting shot and all that. See
Con.
what the white man does.
Con.
They see the same thing we see.
Con.
Okay, but they're reprobating, they're wicked, and they know what they're doing.
Con.
Okay,
Con.
Because they're
So,
the same.
no, you got it. You
I was
got
gonna
it.
say because women are the same. They're the creature to make a decision, and they complain about the consequences. You're not prudent.
Con.
Well, women don't know what they want.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
exactly.
You're not. But that's what I'm saying. You're not prudent. Because to be prudent, you're making decisions. You're judging.
Yeah.
You're not meant to be. It's just an emotion.
Well, that's a
like you
plague
see.
of a single mother household.
Yeah.
That's the
Use-
consequences.
Yeah,
Huh.
usurp
I don't need a man. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of these women, right? They end up in these single house, mother households, whatever, and then their children grow up to be YNs, and they never discipline them all their life. And as soon as they turn 14, 15, 16, they kind of rebel against their
Yeah.
mother. And then now they're like, oh, why is he acting like this? Blah, 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 blah. But the woman gave all the attributes to a boy child, right? Feminine attributes to a boy child, even though he has testosterone in him, right? And so he's acting like his mother,
Yeah.
and then he's acting as a man as well. So he's confused. He's bummed
Of
out.
course, yeah.
Can I bring a precept home for you?
Go ahead.
About the children? This is Job 39 and 17.
Mm.
Because the Most High has deprived her of wisdom, neither has he imparted to her understanding.
Hey, who said that's like your IUIC? That's talking about ostrich.
Oh yeah, that's way back in the day. I think it was another
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
About ostrich,
And you know how you know a lot of these guys are low level because they don't understand how emotions work. And because she's filled with what the brother is saying, that feeling, the feelings override her logic.
Yeah.
A person who only has feelings cannot have logic. When you're emotional, you're not logical.
Mhm.
And that goes for any one of us too.
That's why you have something called emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
Which
We're gonna try to
you
push
can
that,
override that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You feel a certain way. I'm angry.
Yeah.
I want to fuck someone up, but I gotta
Through
think.
logic, you're prudent. You think about what's gonna
She
happen.
can't.
That's
No.
what I'm saying.
She cannot.
No,
That's what, yeah.
So
If you trigger a woman, she's no longer
That's right.
thinking.
that's right.
Her thought process is gone.
If you
Yeah,
break
and
everything,
that's-
break the plate.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
and that's
land-
why in the ancient world you had one of these. Okay.
The five fingers.
See what I'm saying? To get you back to reality. You know, somebody, you like example, your child is all spazzing out. What brings the child back to
Oh my
reality?
God.
Box.
On the
Right?
bump.
And the woman is nothing but a
No, you
big child because the child lacks wisdom and understanding. Now, mind you, it didn't say knowledge. Women can be very knowledgeable about
Oh,
things,
yes.
but they don't know how to apply that. There's no wisdom, there's no
Exactly.
understanding to that.
Exactly.
That's the woman. Not saying that the woman is a bad. We need the woman. The
No,
woman is a great thing,
God.
but in her proper order.
Yeah.
Right now, the devil set the woman up on top,
Yeah.
which is really the Lord.
right.
I shall make a new thing in the earth.
Right.
A man shall compass
That's the
a woman.
Shall compass.
You know, but you can see how much you will sin enter into the earth because of the woman.
Right.
Okay, and then it grew from there. But you can see why everything's all messed up is because women are at the forefront of leadership of the household. That you're literally putting a child, like you have your child, your daughter, your son, and you have them manage everything in the household. It's shambles.
It is.
And then you have generations of that being taught. You have YNs.
Yeah.
Because where's all the women at saying no? We need to govern our sons better, right? Where's all the marching? Where's all the protest, the activism? Where the fuck are these women at? Where are the women's on the street talking about we need to get right?
They don't think like that.
Yeah.
They're complicit. They're complicit with the devil, man.
That's right.
They have that Guardian pact.
That's right.
That's why when this shit goes down, that's why the scripture says many days and
Years.
years
Trouble.
until you women be
Well,
troubled.
they don't even have the force and energy to do that. They're the weaker vessel.
That's right.
So they can't even do that like as a man, let's start a movement. A woman can't really
Yeah,
do that.
no,
And that's why you do not see, and that's why women do not come on the highways and byways. They're not fit.
They
for
can't
this-
deal with the
for
fire,
this
brother.
fight, man.
They're not meant for
They're
the
not
fire,
fit for
period.
this, man.
Yeah.
They're not fit for the elements,
Yeah,
nothing. They don't.
Forget about, see,
Yeah.
you brothers are forgetting the most important thing. Being in this truth is a fight.
That's right.
They're feminine. They're minus what?
Faith.
They're minus faith.
That's
They
right.
wouldn't have the faith to go through what we go through.
No.
That's why they need men. That's why they need us.
Remember, there was only one woman
Right.
back then. What was her name? Deborah? Deborah?
Yeah, which
What-
was trained.
what
She
was
was
the
trained by
only
her
one?
uncle though.
Yeah. What only was the one what led the men.
But she was trained by her uncle.
That's
'Cause
right.
remember, it was Barack who actually went into war.
Yeah.
She was just on the seat, but Barack was the intelligence, the general.
Behind it.
This is how we're gonna do it. This is how
The brains of
the
the.
brains of the operation. you
That's
know?
right.
I got some real quick.
She was just set up to shame Israel.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah.
So like,
No, you said it, bro.
No, you're right.
A woman's leading us, like
And then,
Yeah, right.
what?
and then guess what? We're going through that right now.
Exactly.
You're
We're
right.
under a matriarch
Real-
society
real-
right now.
Real quick, because you brought out that scripture in Deuteronomy, so I looked up the word stubborn, right? In Hebrew, the word stubborn is sarar. It means to rebel, be stubborn, be rebellious, be refractory. So I looked up this word refractory.
Yeah.
Refractory describes something resistant, most commonly a material that withstands extreme heat, or a medical condition or symptom that doesn't respond to treatment, stubborn, hard to cure.
Well, what's the treatment?
Death.
Right, well, that's the cure.
That's the cure.
Oh, so
That's the cure.
He's talking about the treatment and
Oh,
the
the
fire.
the five fingers.
The fire.
Well, the spirit,
The fire.
Okay, come on.
the spirit, well, read that again. 'Cause it says-
Yeah.
Yeah, read it
Read
again.
it again. It says refractory describes something resistant, most commonly a material that withstands extreme heat.
Jake is the material,
Okay, come
right?
on.
Go
That
ahead.
that heat
The heat,
purging the
Yeah.
laws, the judgments.
Yeah.
You get any, why should I stricken you
anymore, you should
anymore?
revoke more and more.
Or a medical condition
Or medical condition.
dash symptom that doesn't respond to treatment.
So here, you doing all the treatment, you doing all the great stuff, you giving all the herbs, you doing the massage therapy, you doing the sauna, you out in the woods, you drinking clean water, and not responding.
Yep.
What does that mean? We doing videos, we go out on the highways and hedges,
Mhm.
we going into the Hebrew,
Yeah.
we going into the Greek, we going to the Edamon,
Mhm.
right? We going into history,
History, yeah.
we tying into current events, and they're not responding.
No,
This is the treatment.
yes.
What is the Holy Spirit?
The
The
whole head
prophesying.
of
Right? Because what did the Lord tell Ezekiel? He said, go prophesy to the winds, right? Go prophesy into the bones, and then the Spirit's going to come upon them. But here we prophesying to them, and the Spirit's not coming upon them.
That's right.
Yeah.
So then what is the actual, what do we do now? Because there's certain people that are sick, just like the dialect, that we can do.
Yeah.
We're going to send you to hospice.
Yeah.
To pretty
Your
much
final
ready-
moments.
Yeah, your final moments.
Say your goodbyes.
We read it. The Lord said, I'm going to discard them. That's it. Yeah.
So the Lord is going to hit them with the fire. It's going to come a point to where fire's going to come down
Yes,
and clean Jacob. That's it. We have to be cleaned up as a nation.
yes.
Either you can go through the fire, the front of the adversity now, but you have to be open to the treatment.
Yes.
And a lot of time when people are sick, they don't want to change their diet.
It goes into discipline. So you
Yeah.
got to be disciplined to endure that treatment.
Yeah.
Some people get them cravings. Fuck it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
I
That's
need
it.
and no meat. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People die because they can't do it.
Hey, and that's the demon speaking, right?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
the parasite in the
Yeah.
flesh is a demon.
Yeah.
Fried rice.
Yeah.
Fried
Yeah. Can't give up.
So basically, the Lord is not taking the. Because we all remember we all had a demon on us. We had one
Yes,
demon on us.
yes.
The Lord is not taking that demon off of them. He's keeping it. He's flooding them with demons.
More.
More demons. More fire.
Yeah.
You know, until the actual fire
Fire,
comes.
More fire.
Yeah.
That's right.
Knows it.
I got something real quick. This is everything you brothers are saying. It's in the spirit. This is Jeremiah 8:4 in NLT. It says, Jeremiah, say to the people, this is what the Lord Yahweh says. When people fall down, don't they get up again? When they discover they're on the wrong path, on the wrong road, don't they turn back? Then why do these people stay on their self-destructive path? Self-destructive path.
Wow.
You're only hurting yourself when you don't take the treatment. If you don't follow through to the treatment, the diet. Clients, if you don't do this, you are going to die. This is where we're at. That's why the doctor said, yeah, you're type 2 diabetes, you come to see me, you gotta exercise. There is no other choice. You have to go through, or else you're gonna die. That's where we're at. You have to go through the fire, or else you're gonna die. If you don't have ultimately the thaw walk, the fire is not gonna refine you.
Well, yeah, and then I can say this too, so I can,
No, you got it.
because ultimately, when somebody is sick, what makes them better is the treatment that they're going to go through. They believe that it's going to get better.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
You see what I'm saying? Before they even go through the treatment, they believe if I do this,
The right
if I
attitude.
change my mind. Yeah, you have the right attitude, the faith, right?
Esau calls it a placebo effect.
right?
Just to
Yeah,
believe.
just to believe. Okay, if I change my diet, I do this, and that.
So true.
I'm gonna act, even though it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
I know this is going to get me better.
So true.
So why do they reject
They have no faith.
because there's no faith.
So true.
Okay. There's. Can I read scripture?
Isn't that the same reason why guys fall out? Isn't that the same reason guys fall out?
Yeah,
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 yeah.
no faith. You're right. They're going through
They never got the
treatment.
treatment.
Or they're going through it, but they don't believe in it.
No, not at
We're
all.
all getting the treatment. We're getting slashed at the gate, the path you're getting more straight.
And it's supposed to actually make you stronger, but you look at it like you're being made weaker.
Yeah, because if you're going through a detox to get you right, to cleanse you of the parasites and all that, you're gonna become weaker before you become stronger.
We call that a healing crisis.
That's it.
Right? All this shit's coming out into your bloodstream. You get headaches, all kinds of fucking symptoms. You're like, why am I sick?
Well, I got a call somebody on the detox. I'm like, I don't know if I can make it. I don't know if I can make it. I feel like, I'm like, yeah, you're going through a healing crisis. Like you said, you're going through a healing crisis. So now you gotta we too far deep in. I mean, you can't stop.
Hey,
But,
that
you know?
happens with body recomp.
Yeah.
You reach a stage where it's the worst stage because
Right.
you've done so much work, but then you look at your body, but your body's not sculpted.
Yeah.
But you just need a little bit more to go to where you can actually see the work.
True,
But you're just at a
Yeah.
place right now where
It's literally that
threshold.
crossroad.
It's a threshold.
it's a threshold.
You know?
You gotta turn that corner.
But you could give up because you're just like, I did all this work and this is it.
Turn
I
back.
don't look right.
Turn all the way back.
Hey, well, the scriptures speak about how the righteous shall scarcely be saved.
Come on.
That's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be like
Yeah.
the walls
Boom.
closing in on you.
Yes.
Boom, boom.
It don't even look like it's like, nah, ain't nothing happened. Like, Lord, where you at?
And a lot of brothers are gonna give up.
You know what I mean?
Hey, but certain brothers are gonna have to be in that spirit where you're just gonna die.
Yeah.
But that's the
El-
spirit.
Elder
But
Malcolm,
that's the spirit he's talking. Exactly.
Elder
That's
Malcolm,
it.
Elder Malcolm had the dream where he just died and he
Yeah.
came back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're just gonna have to take all right.
It's the faith which is the anchor. Because remember,
That's the spirit.
see what I'm
That's
saying?
I've
The
been thinking
faith,
about. It's
the faith is the anchor.
That's the
Remember, when Yahweh Shai was getting ready
Yeah.
to go on, he was getting on the cross, he felt the spirit leave him.
Yeah.
He said, Lord, why have you
Why is
forsaken me?
why is that-
spirit.
Because there's the actual, like brothers, even though we catching hell, there's the actual
Yeah, the
Most High
spirit.
Spirit is on us.
On it.
Damn.
You can feel it.
You can feel the spirit on you,
Yeah.
and you can feel the spirit on.
Yes.
Because half of you doesn't want you to
Yes.
feel it. Like Paul talked about, half of you doesn't
Yeah.
want to do it. The other half is like, you got to do it.
Yes.
And then you're following that half. You're
Yeah.
like, yo, this is how about Shimei Shai.
Yeah, the members are warring.
A warning, you know?
Yeah.
So if I can bring it,
Yeah,
Like,
well,
if I-
got-
you can
gotta
tie it
come
all,
back.
you know?
You got it.
this is Hebrews 4:1. It says, let us therefore, and if brothers want to,
Yeah.
let us therefore fear lest a promise being left of us entering into his rest.
Exactly.
Any of you should seem to come short of it. It says, for
Yeah,
unto
that's it right there. The fear. Right, just goes back to admission. Right? Yeah, confession. The elect is going to see it.
Yeah.
Whereas 2/3 of our people and the wicked, they cannot get this.
Mhm.
But yes, it's the fear. Fearing Yahweh Hashem Yom Shai.
Con.
Right? That starts with, but it starts with admission.
Con.
Right?
well, yeah,
Repentance.
what is
Mhm.
scripture I believe is Sirach 19, fear
Mhm.
is the first step to be accepted by him.
Yeah.
That's right.
And faith is yeah.
Is that hope.
Cleaving on them.
Keeping on things,
Yeah.
belief.
Verse 2, it says, for unto us was the gospel preached as well unto them, but the word preached did not profit them,
Right.
not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
And this is, and you know what? And that's like, that's for myself personally, what I'm understanding even more so is faith. We always knew faith is the root to everything. You can't fear the Most High properly if you don't believe in Him first. How do you fear something that you don't believe in?
Hey, because
Proud and shit.
the reason why fear is the key to what we're doing is because we're talking about the unseen.
Faith, you mean? Faith is the key. You said. right?
Yes, faith is the
yeah.
key because
Exactly.
what the world we're talking about is an unseen world.
Exactly.
So most people who are carnal, they're just like, what are you guys talking about? But
Exactly.
they don't understand that every person is a spirit. They only see the carnal.
Yeah.
Nobody can't really get past that yet. That's why a lot of people don't understand death.
Yeah.
When the elder is talking about, we got to be able to understand that we might be deleted. That's a part of the fear that we used to have in our old selves, where you used to fear being deleted.
Yeah.
Now that we're in the truth,
Well, what was the Yahweh resurrection for? That's the whole point.
whew,
Like
beat it.
If you can't wrap around your mind or your faith, you wrap your faith around the resurrection, you're not gonna get through. It's all about the resurrection because, like you said, the faith is what's anchoring.
That's the anchor.
And faith only works in the unseen. Like you were saying,
Yeah.
it only
Okay.
works in the unseen.
After he's finished, I'll get the meaning.
It only works in the
I'll
unseen.
get it.
So if we're gonna be in scenarios where, like you said, where are you at?
Yeah.
And then you have to believe, and that's when it's gonna kick in.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we literally We go through them situations every day.
Every day.
Every
Oh,
day
yeah.
you gotta use faith.
Yeah,
You know, you don't. Hey, every day you gotta use faith because you don't know if you're gonna be here. You know, the spirit jump off of you. You know, and this is why you move in fear.
Yep.
You know, because hey, we're in a terrible time. But the elect would not fear this time. They'll only fear Yahweh Shalom Shai. Understand that he's the one that set all this up. See, we have the anchor coming into Jacob's trouble, where we have something to fall back on.
Yeah.
Right, that foundation, that rock. They don't have any. They're gonna fall into it.
Yep.
That's right.
They're gonna fall into the trap.
They don't. Yep. Exactly.
and
If you
they're,
got a rope wrapped around you and you about to fall in, and the Lord will, nope,
Yep.
you're not going in there.
and they're gonna lose all their anchors, social media,
Yeah.
their homes, their money,
Yeah.
whatever is their anchor to this
Mhm.
world, which most people's anchor to their is their mind, which is whatever it is they need to do. Today's
Yeah, vice.
Friday. Everyone's anchor on a Friday is to go get drunk or
Yeah.
do this or do that's their anchor.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
flesh.
Because life is so challenging
Yeah.
that they need to go to the bar and have a drink.
Well,
Yeah.
it says that whose God is their
Vice.
belly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's it. The flesh.
Yeah.
The flesh.
Yeah.
So when they lose
that's
it all-
why Esau has that advertisement, obey your thirst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crave.
Yeah.
Hey,
They live.
TGIF.
Thank God it's Friday. Yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna die for this burger.
yeah.
Something on that?
I had something quick.
Go on, go on.
About his brother. Hebrews 11 and 1.
Yeah.
Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it,
And that should let you know everything you need to know about modern day science. Ancient day science always tied in the scriptures
yeah,
because there are things that are unprovable that are true,
right. Verse 2.
like the power of prayer. How do you quantify the power of prayer? You can't quantify it. You can't be like, yo, that's a 10 out of 10, brother.
But I can sell it to you for $29.99.
Done.
You know, a real good one. If I'm going to the Hebrew $29.99, I got
Can't
you.
put 'em on. Can't put 'em on.
But that, yo, what you're saying is on point because it just shows you how bugged out Jake is. You're selling prayers,
Oh yeah.
and what you just said was on point. But you're quantifying what is in the unseen, what's not quantifiable.
No, you can't.
You have to redeem it and then sell it not. But it's buy it and sell it not. But the word
Yeah.
buy is redeem, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
That's right. That word faith there goes
Yeah.
back to, simply put, unmerited favor. But to who? Who's that unmerited favor given to? Right? The elect.
yeah,
Right.
I pray for them. I pray not for the
That's
world.
right. That's right. So
And
here-
this is given unto you freely, man.
That's it. That's it.
You know, there's no money in it.
It says for buy it.
No, but it's priceless. It's
Well, you
priceless.
didn't work to get it.
Shema,
You have to work to keep
Shema,
it.
It's still worth.
Right.
That's
But
right.
we didn't work to
I have
get
a
it.
couple-
Spiritual-
I have a verse-
spiritual.
Yeah, two
Not to
verses
say
out
it's
there.
physical money. It's not physical. It's spiritual. Basically, money
Yeah, labor not for the riches,
of this world.
treasures. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it is money, but it's spiritual.
It says, for by it, the elders obtained a good report. Through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of Yahweh, so that things which are seen.
Not by the Big Bang,
Right.
not by the science of Esau, which science just means knowledge.
God.
That's pseudoscience.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all that it
It
is.
means to know.
It means to
And
know.
they don't know. How can they know? They hypothesize.
They
Yeah.
they hypothesized it to something known as retrograding. I forgot what the grading system that they use to say this what proves it. There's a grading system that they use.
But then
that
Esau's
grading
a
system is
liar
complete
because
bullshit
he has a thing called thermodynamics where he says the first law is energy can't be created or
or
destroyed.
destroyed.
So what was before the Big Bang?
Huh.
Where the fuck?
Where did the energy
where was
come
the-
from?
Where was the space?
What was the spark? What created the spark?
Well, going into all the hypothesis in science class when they taught this in like high school or whatever, you had to come up with a hypothesis for the experiment that you're about to conduct. But how would you know if you never seen what happened when you experimented the experiment?
Exactly.
Which
And they got mad when you didn't put a hypothesis.
Yes.
which shows you that he pulled a fast one on the people.
Exactly.
He came, the Esau was given power to deceive the nations.
That's right.
Like he pulled a fast one to say some shit like that and not have to back it up.
Not at all.
Exactly.
That's that he said he created something and he just said he had the power to make it a doctrine
Yes.
and teach it
Just
and
like
reinforce it. And if you reject it,
Yeah.
you're not gonna climb up the ladder.
No.
So there was an incentive to accept his theories, his science.
what was the image we all got drilled in our brain growing up?
Oh, the white
Monkey to man,
Yeah, that's
Right.
true. Yeah,
the evolution.
The evolution.
And I've never seen a friggin' monkey turn into a man.
Monkey man.
To this day.
That's right.
Esau.
But that's in my brain as a kid. That was in my classrooms.
Neanderthal man.
That's like in that movie, The Island, where they gave certain versions of the same story to everyone. And like, I remember I used to go out, ring my bell on my bike. My grandma would come out, give me cookies. He's like, imprints. These are memory imprints.
Yeah.
It's programmed.
It's programmed.
Yeah.
That's wicked that you remember that. That's in your fucking
Yeah,
brain.
I can't get that
That's
out of my
crazy.
brain. That's my
I
childhood.
remember that poster.
Yeah, I remember the poster. Yeah.
10,000 BC.
Yeah, con.
And now they changed the poster actually. So now.
Oh yeah,
it's-
they change it every few
But it's
5
now
years.
it's animal, man, the machine or something like that.
Okay.
Wow,
To
wow.
machine.
Correct.
That's his evolution.
Yeah.
Well, would according to him, wouldn't we evolve into another animal?
Exactly.
Why do we need silicone and titanium
Yeah.
and
Metals.
why do we need that? Why wouldn't we just grow wings and shit and 10 eyes and 4 rods?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why nobody got 4 rods?
Yeah.
You should be adapted.
That's
What's
more-
happening. It's true.
That's even more righteous than whatever he's trying to bring through.
Yeah.
Even though that's wicked too, but you know what I mean,
Yeah.
though.
At least it's natural.
Exactly.
At least it's
And
natural.
that was the natural way we went, right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
I got 4 rods.
Right.
That's how you know he's lying.
Exactly.
It should sound crazy though, right? But that's
Exactly.
when you start to analyze what Esau, with his doctrine, his philosophy. Okay, when you actually sit and this shit don't make no goddamn sense.
Not at all.
You know what I mean? Like this shit, it literally doesn't even make sense. Well, when you go into the book of Ezra, I believe it's the 8th chapter that talks about the Inquisition being made.
Yeah.
That word Inquisition is a period of prolonged, intense questioning and investigation. He's been in power for so long. He's never had to say. He never had to explain what he had to say. What he said. He never had to explain. Okay. Oh, he never been questioned. Like, nah, nigga, ask this question.
Yeah.
What God is white, right? Now answer it. Now go to open the scripture now.
Just like they're doing to us.
That's what I'm
Don't run
saying.
the highways.
But we're able to break it down,
Exactly.
and we're confident. We're confident in what we're saying is right. We're standing on business. We standing on. We haven't changed. We haven't flipped.
That's right.
Even if he come with money, we haven't flipped.
No.
I have 7,000 men that will not bow down to the image of Baal. So we standing on business because it's the truth. The truth can stand still on itself.
That's right.
A lie falls instantly.
Hey, we had agents that came into camp that tried to push false philosophy,
Yeah.
and we're still here.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they'll do whatever because a lie has to do whatever it takes to stay alive. And that's why this whole narrative of Esau Edom is collapsing. Everything's collapsing. The economy is collapsing. People's minds are collapsing.
That's right.
Their science is collapsing. Nobody believes in the American dream. Nobody believes in the go to college, get a degree, and you make it. Nobody believes that no more.
No.
That's gone.
Yeah.
No.
The white collar jobs is disappearing.
Everything's collapsing
Yes.
because Esau's collapsing.
Oh, it's not even the you said white collar, even the blue collar.
Well,
That show Landman. If you watch Landman,
That's right.
they
Exactly.
had that convention outside. They're oil riggers, right? So they work on the oil fields.
That's a good
So
one.
they're walking there. Oh, this convention,
AI,
bitchings, and
your
this.
robotics.
And then they're like, "What's that?" They're
Yeah.
like,
That's the future.
That's the future. Without us."
Without
Yeah,
exactly.
the guys like, "Without us."
Yeah.
You know. So even the blue collar jobs.
Remember that big port strike that happened? It was 2024, the beginning of 2024.
Yeah.
The guys at the port.
Oh yeah.
Baltimore,
Yeah.
Con.
wherever. Like, remember they were about to lose their job to AI, basically. You know what I mean? And they
Well, they did in BC.
okay, we'll see.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Well, that's just to go to show, like, everybody's job is up for grabs.
Everyone.
Fuck everybody.
Well, they had you build your own replacement.
Yes.
Elysium.
They had, yeah.
Watch
Yeah.
Elysium, there were still some human workers there. There were still some human workers that
Techs.
were working on the tech.
Yeah,
But Esau, in his mind, the tech is being perfected,
Yes.
exactly.
right? So they'll study you and know all your movements
Yes.
and allow you to work for a particular time,
Yes.
and then take that, put it in a motherfucking AI generated
Get
model,
Get rid of you.
and then get rid of your ass and just have robots working on robots.
You were just an update.
That's it.
Hey,
You were just getting it started.
You're a stepping stone.
That's why they
Yeah,
still
God.
need the cashier at the self checkout, because you don't have it inside of you yet. Once you get it inside of you, you won't be able to leave the store unless you pay.
Yeah.
Whatever you take is going to be
It's gonna be-
debited or
Deducted.
that's the word, deducted. Now they have to watch you because they're like, oh shit, people can pretend like they're scared.
Right.
Yeah.
You gonna say something?
No, earlier, I was kind of lost the point.
Let me get a scripture, maybe I'll come back to you quickly. This is 2 Ezra 14 and 17, just to back you brothers up quick. This is for look how much the world shall be weaker through age. Right? So if it was supposed to be stronger, we're evolving. How come our testosterone is not evolving? Our testosterone is devolving. We are getting weaker,
Yeah.
so we're not getting better.
Yeah, and if you think about it, like what you just said, this is why the prophets were so dangerous, because they questioned the narrative.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? That's questioning that's questioning the supposed science. Like, well, hold on, the scriptures say this. You said that. Who's right? Who's wrong? Right? We gotta get these guys out of here, because these type of questions, the scriptures they invoke you to think. They invoke a spirit like, oh, that can't spread. Look from just preaching of the word from our apostle elder, the elder before them. Look what's happening. Look what's going on. Brothers is coming together from all walks of life,
Yeah.
and all different types of cities, towns, countries coming together,
Yeah.
all on one accord. So that just shows you the power of just pushing the word.
Wow.
Started with one man,
Wow.
and then it just start growing. It start wildfire. So he has to stop this. This is also part of him knowing that his time is at an end.
Yeah.
He has to stop this, because this is what's actually questioning
everything.
We're casting down strongholds.
That's right.
That's what the scripture said, pulling down strongholds.
Yes.
Okay.
For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. That was the point.
I got a precept. This is from the comment board. Shalom to the brothers on the comment
Hey,
board.
shalom to the brothers on the comment board.
This is from the brother Raquai. I'm gonna read this in the NLT, and he posted verse 6. I'm gonna read on down as well. So this is Job 35, verse 6. It says, if you sin, how does that affect the Most High? Even if you sin again and again, what effect will it have on him? If you are good, is this some great gift to him? What could you possibly give him? No, your sins affect only people like yourself, and your good deeds also affect only humans. People cry out when they are oppressed. They groan beneath the power of the mighty, yet they don't ask, where is the Most High, my Creator, the one who gives songs in the night? Where is the one who maketh us smarter than the animals and wiser than the birds of the sky? And this is because, people, this is the state of people, I can't believe that God would do this, and they curse the Most High more, like you brought out of the scripture. You just, and the brothers are talking about who do you harm when you sin? First of all, yourself and those close around you.
Yeah.
In various kinds of ways, where there's disease or whatever kind of folly you bring, there's guys looking for you now, and they have to come and fuck people up, and whichever which way you sin, it's going to affect you and the people around you.
Yeah. Because
Right?
sin brings death.
That's right.
That's why in our law, we're supposed to take sin out of Israel. Yeah. Because now the Most High has to bring an action against you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, as the scriptures say, how Babylon's sin has reached into the heavens.
God.
The Lord gotta do something now. Like it's like right there in his face.
Yeah.
It's like, I gotta do something. It's out of hand. This nigga put chips in people now.
Yeah.
I gotta destroy him. So this is why the Lord is going to have, after the destruction, what are the tasks of the elect? What will be the task of the governing body of the elect? What would be the task to make sure everything is running smooth and righteous?
Exactly.
And if sin is going on, boom, nip it in the bud.
Yeah.
We don't allow sin to fester, because this is what happens from one sin. this is what happens.
Yeah.
What we're
Exactly.
experiencing, hell,
Exactly.
Yeah.
you know,
And the elect are the stewards of the earth.
your woman cursing you out. That's because of sin. You only got one woman. That's because of sin. Your woman box dry. That's sin.
Oh, man.
You
Yes,
see what I'm
it is.
saying?
Yes, it is.
That's it. Like,
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yep,
It is.
yep.
Con-
Most I didn't miss any corner, man.
John, verse 12, and when they cry out, the Most High does not answer because of their pride. But it is wrong to say the Most High doesn't listen, to say the Almighty isn't concerned. You say you can't see him, but he will bring justice if you will only wait.
that's it. That's it. Wow.
It says, you say, verse 15, you say he does not respond to sinners with anger. No, that was the point, actually. Yeah, that was the point. Yeah.
This is back here in Jeremiah 8 and 5. NLT says, then why do these people stay on their self-destructive path? Why do the people of Jerusalem refuse to turn back? Refuse to turn back. They cling tightly to their lies. Right? And the Spirit had you guys going into that. The lies. And will not turn around. Listen to their conversations.
You don't want to listen to their conversation, which goes into their deeds.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What the shit that they doing?
Which goes into their mindset,
Yeah.
As well. Yeah.
right? Because it says that's what defileth the man, right? When you hear what comes out of a man's mouth, then you know if he's defiled or not.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Listen
Yeah,
to.
because them songs.
Because, and the word is the test to see what type of man is a discerner
Mhm.
to the intents of the hearts.
Of the hearts.
When the word comes out, then it's like, okay, what manner of man are you?
That's right.
Exactly.
You know?
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
And it says, listen to their conversations. Verse 6. Listen to their conversations, and don't. Oh, sorry. I listen to their conversations, and don't hear a word of truth. Is anyone sorry for doing wrong?
No. No, the answer is no. And the reason why we know is because, like the Elder Canuck kept saying, is that they won't even change. This has now become cultural. So this is how they justify good. It's good to be an adulterer. It's good to be a drug dealer. It's good to be a degenerate.
Get it how you look.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right.
It literally, this society literally teaches you the good dies young. So you're programmed that doing good is wrong.
Yeah, and it also programs you to crash out,
It does.
right? Because like you said, the good die young. That's an enchantment. That's
Yeah.
a mantra.
You better be bad.
And you're rewarded too. Remember, because we're creatures of, you know,
We're creatures of the reward system.
reward, the reward
Yes.
system.
Dopamine.
You
Yes.
know, the dopamine,
Yeah.
you know, like your parents say, good job. You go, oh, wow, I did a
Yes.
good job. Wow.
That's
Yes.
actually a chemical effect.
You know,
Reaction
yeah.
in your brain.
Esau studied that.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know, so in this society, you actually are rewarded for being the utmost demon.
yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Damn.
the top demon. Like
Yeah.
if you can just be the
That's a title, bro.
that's a top,
I'm
yeah.
a top demon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's top five.
That's all good.
Top five.
You know what they
Top five,
or they'll say, oh, I'm the
Top
goat.
demon.
Yeah, I'm
God.
gonna go.
I'm the goat.
And the world doesn't even know what they're saying. They don't even understand that person's
Bro.
letting you know I'm a top demon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Mystery.
They don't even and that's especially in the black community. Goat.
God.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jake looks at Jake pedestalized
Yeah.
the dope dealer. Okay.
I did.
The narco guy,
Growing up, I did.
the gangster,
I did.
the basketball guy,
Yeah.
football guy, the entertainer,
Mhm.
the joker,
Mhm.
not the prophet,
No,
Exactly.
not the teacher, the righteous teacher.
Yeah.
No.
You know,
not your father.
no, not your. Oh, come on.
Who
man.
you should. That's
You know?
who you should, look up to. If you have a-
Or if your father was a big time drug dealer, you'll look up.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Anything.
The brother,
Watch.
it's like the brother made a good point. There's a movie called The Bronx Tale.
Okay.
You guys watch it with
Okay,
Robert
watch
De Niro?
it.
He bigged up the drug
The
dealer.
drug deal. His father kept saying, "Don't go to that corner."
Yes.
He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh," and then he said, "You're a sucker, Dad.
Yes.
A working man's a sucker."
Yes.
It's like,
Which is
See,
true.
I know that's spirit. God.
One of my favorites.
It's a good move, man.
Really good movie.
Which that's all that programming.
God.
Because the working man is a sucker.
Yeah.
It's neat. That's exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because what are they
Yes.
showing you when you get on TV? The flashy light.
That's it.
Yeah.
If you really want to live good, this is what you got to do.
Yeah, that's right, man.
And then they de-hype, if that's a word, righteousness.
Right.
That's why he called his father a sucker.
Yeah.
And his father was trying to do the right thing. Honest man,
Yeah.
you know.
And he didn't even know that his father sacrificed his life for him.
Well, that's what he said. He's like, who's a tough guy? He's like the guy that gets up every morning, goes to work, puts food on the table. That's a real tough guy.
Jeez.
The American man.
Mm.
When we
Yeah.
said that to his son,
This is verse 6. It says, I listen to their conversations and don't hear a word of truth. Is anyone sorry for doing wrong? Does anyone say, what a terrible thing have I done?
Yeah. There's a news article this week. Jake got shot, either by police or another Jake. And the police allegedly, they say they made an insensitive comment. Oh, he was a drug dealer. He had to come in anyway. And people are trying to say, oh, that's wrong. And
Yeah.
that's true.
That's reality.
That you know, he sold wickedness.
Yeah, it's
They
true.
caught
It's
up to
true.
him.
It's
Yeah.
true.
In a way, we know Esau, you're the fucking devil.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
doing this,
Yeah,
but it's also right.
That's right.
right.
I mean, bro, like
Yeah.
Sometimes the devil is right.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, just
even a
like-
broken clock is right.
Yeah,
Hey, just like when the devil here in Toronto, he was a top police officer, and the slut walk was going on, and they were asking him like, what could women do? And he said, you guys need to start dressing better. He's like, that will stop sexual assault. They fired him.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They fired him.
Oh, yeah, you can't say that.
They fired him.
You can't say that.
Yeah, he did an interview at one of our universities where a lot of young girls were being assaulted, and he said, you women should change the way you dress. And that's when the slut walk got huge. Because they're like, look, they're saying we need to change the way we dress. That's when they created Slut Walk. Slut Walk started here, and it became global just because of that police officer just tried to tell them gave them good advice.
What year was that? You remember?
Oh, fuck.
A minute ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
2016 or before.
Yeah, with Amber Rose.
Yeah.
Slut Walk.
I'll bring a quick research. This is Isaiah 29 and 20. It says, for the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off, that make a man an offender for a word,
There you go.
and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate.
And that's the environment. You know, the whole environment. Like you said, you know, we know Esau is behind it, but you know, Jake, you're wicked, but Esau, you created the environment.
he created an
And
environment.
he's the
Exactly.
accuser of the brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And that's a big thing now with these Edomites. Oh, black, they kill
Oh,
each
yeah,
other.
black
blah, blah, blah,
fatigue,
blah, blah.
yeah,
Black
yeah.
fatigue. I'm tired of you robbing the stores, robbing Target, wherever. They
Yeah.
might rob Marshalls, wherever. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But Esau, you set up that environment for them to do these things.
Hey, and the funniest thing about all of it is the guys who work in those jail system, you police officers don't even know. You're just slave catchers. The elite set up these systems just to make money, but
Right.
you're supposed to deal with the dregs of society.
Exactly.
If the elites set it up to where the house was empowered again through the man, we would fix all of this,
Oh,
but it
yeah,
would
yeah.
bankrupt their society
Exactly.
because their society runs off of degeneracy.
They
Yeah, yeah.
profit off of Jake doing wickedness.
Yes.
Yeah. His
You see what I'm
brother
saying?
is-
And so you gotta think, right? A society, they have this problem with Jake. Oh, let's get him out of here, right? But Esau would lose his whole economy.
Exactly.
The regular Edomite,
They're done.
they're done. If they said, "Oh, let's get Jake out of here," you're done, Esau.
Hey, like one of my favorite shows, being the
So you-
elder, is
Mayor.
Mayor of Kingstown. But a lot of these towns around the world,
Yeah.
they're
Prison
prison towns. Their economy is
yeah,
mostly
based on
prison.
prison. Exactly.
But that's a lot of Jake.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
That's
prophecy.
what's that?
Right.
Private.
It,
That's private.
Open up
Private prison?
that's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So without that, Esau, your economy's done. The money you can bring home to your family, your children,
You're
your
done.
wife.
You're done.
If you just said fuck Jake and get him out of here, send
You're
him
done.
back.
Well, yeah, because it's all set up. That's how the economy is set up. For
Yes.
To get at Jake.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
So,
set up to do that.
yeah.
But okay, you looking at Jake? Look at your sins, nigga.
Exactly.
You dropping whole resources of nations.
yeah.
You dropping what Jake dropped bombs on people?
Not one.
What military
Not one.
industrial facility did Jake have control over making actual weapons?
Not one. Not one.
What a pharmaceutical company does Jake own?
Not one.
And the track record of that pharmaceutical company had destroyed billions of people.
Exactly.
So you can't. We can go there. See, that's the
You
thing.
can't compare-
We can go there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like let's go.
Yeah.
You can bring up the little rinky dink shit, but
Yeah.
we can even go deeper in that.
Yeah.
So let's go. Let's go to prophecy.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because the earth is given to your hands.
That's
Is
it.
Con.
Yeah.
Well, a perfect example is the crack epidemic.
Yeah.
Niggas selling crack. These guys are on the crack. And then, the CIA, they were the ones that did it.
Exactly.
But then still, niggas, you fucking.
Yeah.
Right, you know, okay, chapter closed, niggas,
And,
niggas.
yeah, and you can
Niggas and sticks.
You can call us niggas. You can call us niggas. You call us sticks, wetbacks, all that, tontos, all that. Cool. But see, those are all bywords and proverbs that we can associate. We know why we're being called. that.
That's right.
We know why we're in this situation. Now, the question will be posed to is, do you know that you're an Edomite?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Or the
You see what I'm
wicked.
saying?
Yeah.
Do you know that you're an Edomite? And do you
Yeah.
know your future? He don't want to go there.
No.
He knows that he is an Edomite. He read the book. He's wiser than Daniel.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to go there. See, we can go there.
Yep.
We can bring up your sins from the beginning.
Now you're judging me.
Okay, and now and show you that the Most High, that you haven't been judged yet, and the Most High can ready to judge you. You know, so this is why they don't like the prophets.
I got a precept.
Off the way.
You don't have
So,
that.
a quick one. This is Amos 5:10. It says, "They hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh upright."
Because really, all the videos that we're shadow banned. We're on YouTube, but we're actually shadow banned.
Heavily.
You know,
That's why you don't
it's
get
suppressed.
views. That's why you don't get views.
It's suppressed, and our views are suppressed too. We don't even get.
Yeah.
We have a lot more views.
Yes.
We have a lot more views, but they press them views
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, they don't big it up. Like how
There's
a lot of times people, it says their views are like 40,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000 or whatever, a million, whatever. A lot of people buy their views.
Oh yeah, that's different though.
Right, I
He's
know,
talking
I
about-
know.
Yeah, he's-
I know,
yeah.
but I'm saying they don't big up our views. They don't big up the views.
There's a specific threshold. I believe it's 300 views, where you need to get 300 natural views before Esau pushes out
Oh,
the
that.
YouTube algorithm officially.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's 300, but
Right.
they have to make sure it's not you going from one account to a next account to try to big up yourself, or you say, hey, call a friend and say,
Stream
like
farm.
this video.
Stream farm.
But like the
It
brother
has to be
said,
natural, but you already know brothers get more than 300, but they press that shit down,
Yes,
and
they
it
do.
doesn't get pumped out how it should be,
That's right.
which is fine
Yeah.
because it's not supposed to be.
Prophecy.
It's supposed to be pumped out, but not to you, not to you people out there.
That's right.
Not like a YouTuber.
Remember that the elites,
Right.
the elites have dossiers on all of us. We're all being placed. Once you start doing these videos, you're put into your target.
Yeah.
You're put into a category. All right, we're gonna watch you,
Yeah, there's a special
Yeah.
agent for you.
Yes.
to do.
Yeah.
and they watch you. They watch everything you do.
Yeah,
They
everything
call it
is
analysis.
Yeah.
I think it is. in the
You
FBI.
know, we're all being watched.
You know?
All right, but you guess what, Esau? You being watched.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
we're yeah. You can say, okay, this is the worst case scenario, but see, we understand why we're here. Esau, do you understand why you're here? He don't,
You don't.
and he rejects it. He rejects. He
Yeah,
rejects
he
the Most
rejects
High.
it. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He's fighting against it,
He knows
and that's what's
he
going to be
rejects
so sweet in his destruction because he's actually fighting against it all the way to his last breath.
Yep.
Yeah.
That fatter.
You got this quick. Isaiah 59:15. Yeah, truth faileth, and he that departeth from evil maketh himself a prey. And the Lord Yahweh saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. So the main point being that the ones that depart from evil make ourselves a prey. So like you said, we have dossiers on us and stuff like that. Esau knows who we are, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we're actually disrupting his kingdom, his society, right? But it's all prophecy at the end of the day.
Mhm.
But yeah,
This is oh wait, you said you had something?
Yeah,
Salar.
yeah, it was FBI analysis.
You got a precept though?
Yeah.
Uh,
This is Colossians 3:5. It says, "So put to death the sinful earthly things lurking within you."
That's the NLT.
Yes, slightly. Have nothing to do with sexual immorality, purity, lust, and evil desires. Don't be greedy, for a greedy person is an idolater.
Slack it. That's a beautiful precept too, because
Mhm.
at the same time all this is happening, the Holy Spirit is trying the whole fact to make sure we're not picking up on those fruits. Because every like I was saying earlier, the path that we're all walking, that narrow path, is becoming more narrow because you got to be more straight. Like it can't be like, you know, if it was 4 feet wide, now that shit's 3 feet wide.
You can see it to where you're going through something that's getting smaller, you have to start taking shit
You
off.
have to. You have to.
So you're
surrender.
trimming,
Exactly.
you're trimming. So
Exactly.
that, oh shit, that can't come.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You
And the
might
Holy
look at it like baggage.
Sure.
Trimming the lamps, trimming the lamps,
Yeah,
trimming the lamps.
trimming the lamps.
That's
Yeah.
all
The
the
Holy
This is
Spirit.
Matthew 25.
Yeah.
Yep, huh?
The Holy Spirit is giving
Yeah.
the whole like insight on that.
Yeah, con.
You know, like something will happen. And you're like, fuck, okay, yeah, okay, I gotta get rid of this.
Yes.
I already know. And then it's like, okay, now, you know, like I said, everything like the walls are closing in, but no one can see beyond. It's just seeing the walls closing in. On the whole full like the kingdom, we can see beyond the walls closing in.
Yeah, no, that's those perplexities.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is the prophecies, right? They're just popping off like popcorn.
Well, the walls closing in for the elect, whoever they are, it's gonna make them more focused. It's actually gonna be
Yeah.
good for them
Yeah.
because if they're gonna be placed back in a position where they can be laser focused. This
Yeah.
world is too chaotic for the elect. It's too much noise, too much distraction. So the more closed in that it gets is gonna be good. That's why 2020 was so good for us.
Yeah.
It was a joke to us. We're like, you guys are losing it over this? And we're like, this is great. We love seeing you people lose it. When there's another whatever is coming, the elect are gonna like it because the elect are gonna be like, yeah, it cuts out the bullshit.
Yeah, the draft, like the draft.
The draft, that's what I was gonna bring.
Okay, yeah, like they start bringing out compulsory, you know, drafting, and start sending you niggas to, you know,
They're bringing it back.
they're bringing it back.
They're bringing it back.
Europe is back, and America's gonna bring Canada. Oh, Canada too.
Croatia, everywhere.
They're doing the same thing right now.
Yeah.
Watch it on the news. It's like voluntary now,
Yeah, because the numbers are low.
right? Because the numbers are low. The conscription,
Yeah.
right? And that's a euphemism. They use the word conscription instead of draft, right? And they use compulsory instead of mandatory.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's how the devil uses his words.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But he's basically saying, look, you got to go to war.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. So what happens when shit go down and now the fucking draft is enacted, man? All that bullshit, people gonna stop talking bullshit. They gonna be scared. And we gonna be like, yeah, we gonna be getting together doing more lessons.
Yep.
And they're gonna ask us, hey guys, what's next?
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, yo, you guys were right. So what's next?
That's right.
Jeremiah the 15th chapter.
That's right.
Get it.
4 kinds.
Let me read this here. Just raw.
Let him finish.
It's not that much. It says, Colossians 3 and 5. Don't be greedy. For a greedy person is an idolater, worshiping the things of this world.
True. That's it. That's true because that's fast.
Yeah, because it's your habits.
Yeah, and the Lord told us not to worry about the day. Tomorrow's trouble sufficient for itself.
Mhm.
You know, and not to worry about your raiment and all these are things that the Gentiles seek.
Mm.
Why? Because they don't have the most up.
Yeah.
So they have to seek to the world for these daily livings and all that kind of stuff.
Hey, that's what happened in 2020. In 2020, when people were getting prepared, even though they bought toilet paper, they bought other essentials for their addictions. Right? Whatever their addiction was. You know during 2020 what was booming?
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Yeah. Hey, people
Because of their
they made
addictions.
a lot of different companies rich as fuck, man.
How come they didn't lock down liquor stores? Because they knew about
That's
people's
what-
addiction.
Hey, they called it essential. They said only essential
Essential.
services.
Alcohol was
And that's
essential.
spirit.
And the weed store.
Oh yeah.
Spirits.
That's when it boomed.
Yeah, man.
The private, whatever.
Yeah,
government
government,
weed shit. Yeah.
It's true.
One more precept on this. Verse 6, it says, because of these sins, the anger of God is coming. That's it.
And they test. Remember, they test run. It got serious because they said, look, you can't be outside unless you're essential. At one point
Oh yeah.
Essential worker.
in Montreal, the brother in Montreal, you couldn't be outside. the police will pull you over. Hey, what are you doing? Are you an Uber driver? Are you a taxi? What are you doing?
Yeah, Con.
Here, they kind of tried it, but the police, they came out with a statement said, look, we're not going to pull you over just for no reason. But in Montreal, in Quebec, they got down.
Oh, yeah.
If you were out there, you pull you. Hey, let's go sit.
A man showed a man showed desire to go into a city and shit.
Ooh, God.
We're coming into that time, man. So how about when all the games stop, where you have to have documentation, you have to have your digital ID,
Digital documents.
you got to have your digital documentation to go to different cities, man. These 15-minute cities, you're gonna be set up in particular zones.
Yeah.
This is the reality of what's coming.
Yeah.
Why do you think all these crazy moves are being made geopolitically? Trump
Yeah.
talking about taking Greenland, taking Canada, being the 51st state, controlling Venezuela, controlling Colombia, going into Mexico. Shit's about to change.
The game is done.
That's
The
it.
game is done.
This is it. I
The
mean,
game
this
is
is
done.
literally it.
The game is done.
You know what I mean?
And you know what?
That's
These sheep, they can't understand it. They're still in that playful, like, oh, these guys aren't real politicians, and
Yep.
they're crushed. They're like kids. You know what I mean? They leave stupid comments. They don't understand. This man just coming. He's just coming to flatline.
The game's done.
Like it's not about looking politically correct and no. It's draconian, bro.
It's done.
It's finished.
All the politicians are talking like us, starting with our apostles and elders of GMS. They're cussing, they're using the F-bomb and whatever.
Very
F around,
You know what I
find
mean?
out.
Fuck around,
F around,
They're talking like us now. You know what I mean?
Well, what's that movie? Damn, what's that movie?
Did you watch?
It's with that big chick. It was like when the dude
You don't know.
in a military. He was in a military. Damn, what did they put? They put him under, and he woke up so many years later.
Oh,
America.
our favorite movie, Demolition.
Demolition.
Yeah.
Idiocracy.
I never watched
All
that.
right, you gotta watch Idiocracy.
I never watched it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. It's on
YouTube.
Tubi. It's on Tubi right now.
What's it called?
Wilson. His
Idiocracy.
brother.
You watch that explains exactly what's happening right now.
I never watched it.
And then they had the chip too. They had the bar. It was basically the barcode.
You cut.
But basically, it was. I'm not gonna give the movie away, but basically, it was idiots running the government.
Oh yeah.
It's like an idiotic, like everybody's dumb.
Yes.
You watch
Do
that?
you remember? It's like Don't Look Up.
I didn't watch
Oh,
it.
the movie don't look.
With
Same thing.
Okay.
How you're describing?
Okay.
Stupid shit.
Everybody's stupid.
stupid, man.
Dumb dog.
Everybody dies off as they're fat, lazy. Nobody moves. They have chairs where you can just shit in the chair while you watch TV. You don't have to move. You have that tube. And then you're like, actually, you can do it too. You can shit.
No,
You can share. You don't even move.
I told you,
Watch
yesterday.
TV.
What do you think I watch? What do you think I watch on TikTok or even Instagram when you're seeing people sit in their car and eat?
Yeah.
We're
That's
watching-
the thing. That's the thing.
We're watching foolishness.
And again, that's idiocracy. That's exactly what's explaining now. And then also with the rulers, it was like idiots that were in rulership.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you have
Stupid
to be, when you go back to, I always forget the name of the president, but it was, I can't remember if it was Prescott Bush or if it was another guy, but Prescott Bush was a very high up person in the governmental system for America. And I forgot what president he put in an ad in the newspaper. And when he put in the ad for whatever president it was, I always forget his name. The ad was, I need somebody who's willing to do anything. Anything.
That's ripped.
And I forgot what president came in. I don't remember if it was Roosevelt or it was a friggin' lowlife. But that was the ad that was put in a newspaper, and Prescott Bush put, I want somebody who's willing to do anything. He put other shit in there to let you know what type of president this man was. Low lives, and the majority of our presidents are low lives.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah,
All of them.
they're all low lives.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you gotta be a low life to be in that realm.
They're frat boys.
Yeah,
Frat boys are low lives.
They showed you that in Black Mirror. The
Exactly.
politician.
Exactly.
That was the first episode.
He had to fuck the pig.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And people are laughing,
Yeah,
but that's the get down.
exactly.
But-
But they have that's a ritual.
That's
That's
an
an initiation ritual.
they use the pig, but it's a goat.
Go.
Yeah, go. Yeah,
And
whatever animal it is.
Remember, he did it because he was bribed too. So So
Always,
that's how these guys get down too. It's bribery.
always,
Bribery.
It's really bribery.
always, because you'll be surprised what a lot of these guys are into sexually, man.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
You'll be very surprised.
And when the spirit of the Lord is not meeting you in all your thoughts,
Jeez.
you would literally do anything.
Of course.
And once the Most High takes the spirit off of you,
You're-
you're done. You will do any and everything.
And you have no counterthought.
Yeah, there's not even that,
It's
you know,
just
that good cop,
Fear
bad
factor.
cop, that
Like
good
that,
angel,
like
bad
that,
angel.
like that nigga in the P. Diddy documentary. Sometimes I woke up there.
Yeah,
I was in the bed. Sometimes I woke up, Diddy was in the bed. And he's still there being interviewed. Like, bro, this is embarrassing, bro.
And he doesn't understand. We understand what he's saying. Bro, we know you're fruity. We know.
Yeah, he's in
It's
it.
just
He's in
like
on it.
when
They didn't pay me for a year.
it's just like when that big
Yeah.
guy, yo, what's up? That big guy from Everybody Hates Chris, the dad.
Oh, yeah.
He was in the opposite as the president.
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up.
Terry Crews, right?
Terry Crews,
Yeah.
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 And he was the
And he said that the Edomite grabbed his
Yeah.
junk. And
Yeah.
and that was sexually assaulted. And it was an Amalek, a little short Amalek. He said just grabbed him. He's like, I was sexually assaulted.
And then remember, his whole thing was that was like a humiliation ritual. He had to go through that.
He had to go through it.
I would go on the internet, my wife would be there, and I had a porn addiction, and she's like, bro, what kind of shit are you talking about? What are you talking
You're a
about?
celebrity.
Yeah.
What else? Come on. Well, Kanye West said the same thing. He went through a addiction. Well, a lot of these celebrities will
Oh,
say
yes. Yes.
those things.
Yes.
Because you know what happens is when you're exposed to the finest of the fine
Oh
women,
my gosh.
They're bored.
the finest. After you hit them, right? You jump. You in it. You get them. Oh wow! You in it, and then you start peeling the layers of the onion and see that it's all fake. It's all phony, and all these women are being passed around. They all have diseases.
Some of them are dudes.
So yeah, some of we didn't go that deep. Yeah. Hey, and then to get further, you got to do other shit.
Yeah.
Now you getting popped. That brings a certain level of demon. Like your pleasure centers are all fucked up. You don't even want just sex and head no more.
Hey,
No,
it's
that-
like
that's what jumped
it's like the girls on a podcast called Horrible Decisions. They said that the majority of men they get are athletes, and the athletes like when the girls put on the strap on.
Yeah, they want to get popped. That's an actual thing because
And she said it's the
Come on,
biggest guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola.
because you get introduced. There's something that goes on when
Yes,
that
it does.
happens
Yes.
where you're no longer in the realm of just regular people.
No,
Your sexual desires, lasciviousness, is open up on a whole
that's
other
the
level.
word.
Because it's a balance,
Yeah.
right? Like that whole thing about sex, passion, that's just one way of life. Like that's where you're a woman.
Yes.
The most I made that. That's a
I was
beautiful
just
thing.
about to go into that.
That's a beautiful thing. Hey, who knows the way between
Between
man-
a man and a woman.
But then, hey, something I remember years ago, I was talking to Bishop Ayathan, Elder Bishop Ayathan. He told me the more you get into that playboy sex, fucking bitches, you just become a faggot.
Yeah.
And you
And
know,
at first, I didn't get it. I was young. I was like, 2019. I'm like, and then I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, it's true. Because all you're doing is just lust.
and you know why too? Because we're laying with women that have men.
Exactly.
That's actually disgusting. It's actually filthy.
Yeah.
But going into that homosexuality, these guys, they only get hard if they know the woman has a man.
Yeah.
That's homosexuality.
That's what
They're literally in their minds, they're dominating the man.
Yep.
I fucked your
Yep.
bitch.
Yeah.
So you're thinking about me while you're fucking the girl?
Yeah.
Bro, when I'm having sex with my woman, I'm thinking about my
I don't
woman.
want no
This
man
is
to enter my mind.
This is why Yahushua said that Satan's your father. They've been given off.
You have
Because
your
a lot of
father
these
the
guys,
devil.
you're your father the devil, John 8:24. Because a lot of these guys, when you read their stories, it happened on a higher level with the director, the producer, Clyde Davis to Pete Diddy. So it's a learned thing too. And since their masculine identity, their manhood was taken, now they learn, like Will Smith, I was facing all kinds of charges of,
Will Smith?
and it's like he's Will Smith.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they'll bring these people in, they'll be the next gatekeeper, and then do what they were taught from Esau to them, and Esau will give them position.
Yep.
And now you can become a priest
Yeah, in this world.
in this world.
Yeah.
This is how things work.
You're a gatekeeper.
You're
Yeah.
a gatekeeper.
Yeah.
You know,
You
always
open
do
it.
you like Diddy did me, or
Yeah, you opening the gate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's fucked up.
Your gate's open. Now you opening gates.
the Babylonian gate.
That's crazy, man.
You're opening gates that never meant to be opened, bro.
We're still laughing about it, but we don't even understand that this is regular.
Meek Mills, brother.
Yeah.
Meek Mills.
Oh man.
And the fact that he's so disassociated, he's still making rap music. Bro, we know you're not a gangster. Stop.
Has to.
Fabulous is still dressing like he's 16. Bro, we know you guys are not gangsters
Yeah,
anymore.
Yeah.
You know we could see you,
They
right?
all got podcasts.
Norway,
Fucking
Jada
Cameron, Jada Kid, all these niggas, man.
And they're still trying to act hard.
Mace, he's on a podcast with Cameron, and Mace was already at #1 with Diddy.
Bring out your
Yeah,
preset.
Ecclesiastes 10:6. Quality is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. So yeah, like this world is backwards. You know, it's backward as society. Man.
Bizarro.
Hey, just real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, this
It's
is
true. And you'll be surprised how many women are actually mad that you don't want to have sex with them with your friends.
Oh yeah.
Because they're so used to
Yeah.
gangbangs.
Yeah.
A lot of men don't even know that. A lot of men don't know your woman who's your wife. Before she even got with you, she probably got. I'm not saying to put that in your brain. I'm just saying this is the way of the world.
This is what happened back home.
Baggage, brother.
That's the way of the world.
That's the Babylonian baggage. Whatever,
You
you
have a
know.
lot of women fantasizing.
Babylonian baggage, man.
Ran through.
Right, and also too,
That's a thing for them.
also too, a lot of these men get turned out because of these women.
Oh my
You know what
gosh.
I mean? These women bring in the different sexual things that they want. Oh, let's try this. Let's try that. Let's try that. Now she got a 10-incher.
Yes.
Getting ready to go up because
Oh yeah.
you've been, you know what I mean? Don't let her,
You've been entertaining.
yeah,
us.
you've been entertaining, and then she doing the most with you. You know, she licking you every time. You know, she give, and then you're so infatuated with the woman. You
Yes.
worship the woman. Jake worship the woman. A nigga will get $100 million contract to play ball.
Yes.
He's a woman worshiper.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
This nigga's a one. He got $100 million contract.
Zion Williamson.
Nigga, yes.
Zion Williamson, that bitch ass nigga, bro.
And these MFers that be having these times, these are the low life. These are the ones that made it. It's not because they're talented. Because look, every nigga's a star.
True.
Every nigga with the right training can dunk.
True.
Can sing.
True.
Can act.
True. Can run.
Can run. True.
Run.
You know. Jump in it.
Yeah.
So it's not about talent when it comes to Israel. Now there, of course, there's blue,
Yes, there is.
but it's about how far would you go to
Yes.
get this position,
That discipline.
right? How deep would you go?
Yeah.
You know, so it's really these guys that are at the top. These are the scumbags of the nation.
Yeah, exactly.
But they're put in a position of power amongst Jake as the leaders.
Yeah.
So now you have the young generation that wants to be like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, these are the Jakes, when you read Maccabees, about they were given the license to sin under the Greeks.
Yeah, the people were so forward during.
I know you're at that point though.
Let's go. Then to win. And they never had wisdom. They just had physicality. Or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it. That's all they had. They never had wisdom per se. Because these guys that Jake is looking up to in this world,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? The entertainers, the athletes, whatever, they don't have no wisdom.
That's
You're
right.
right.
They're not leading Israel to the right way and what they should do. They're just distractions.
Yeah, they have the knowledge of wickedness.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And on top of it, they don't tell the people, hey, look, in order for me to get here, I had to do some evil shit.
Right.
No,
They
not
never will.
publicly, not
Never.
publicly.
Because it's a part of the oath.
Right.
Right.
All the pictures, once they get little stardom, they're like, we're gonna do this photo shoot, you're gonna come here, and then, okay, we want you to do.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
oh, what is that?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. What's going on?
Everyone, every big celebrity actor
He's
entertainer.
saying big, even DJ Snoopy's doing it.
Yeah.
Well,
Guys,
well, brother, I'm talking about back then.
Oh,
Right now,
okay.
Local.
this is
niggas over
the
here.
You're right, my bad.
This is
Let me get this real
sewer
quick.
water.
Of course,
This is First Timothy 6:9.
scripture struck
NLT.
rants.
First Timothy 6:9. It says in NLT, but people who and this is from the brother James, as is written Kavarga. It's a good precept. This is I get in the NLT. First Timothy 6:9. But people who long to be rich fall into temptations and are trapped by many foolish and harmless desires that plunge them into ruin and destruction.
Beautiful.
For verse 10, for the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil.
Yeah, man. Like it's and that's why the prayer in that Proverbs 30 talks about giving neither poverty nor riches.
Yeah.
Because have you been actually introduced to hundreds of millions of dollars? Like even just say $10 million, like what that opens you up to.
Oh my gosh.
Like you live a completely different life.
Yeah.
You're not living like a regular person.
No,
Your access to things,
Mhm.
your access to pleasures is unlimited
Oh
now.
my gosh.
And get-
Every heart desire that comes into your mind,
You could be
you can fulfill.
Oh my gosh.
Go anywhere you want. Yeah.
Anywhere you want, any
on
woman
an
you want,
island
any food you want,
Yeah.
any home you want, any place you want, any relaxation. And not only that, the people around you, they act completely different.
Oh my God. They kiss
Like-
your ass.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
Yeah,
just
worship,
like,
yeah, they worship you.
you literally
Yeah.
worship
Yeah.
because of what you have.
Come like a king.
You could be a dirtbag.
Yeah.
The women worship, the men worship you. Get business, you get like everybody wants to be around you. Everybody wants to do business deals with you. Like and then what comes with that? It comes with a lot of wickedness.
Yeah.
It comes with a lot of evil. Comes with a lot of vices. Because these people that have this money, you have so much disposable, and they're not sitting there working and going. They're living in pleasure, and it's not just eat a steak, deal with a woman type pleasure, drink some wine. This is orgies.
Yep.
This is taking ecstasy
Yeah,
and mushrooms and
everything.
just whatever, everything. Everything you want.
You know what movie showed that really well? Trading Places.
Oh, yeah.
That's when he got sick and tired of the
Oh, yeah.
parties.
He's like, this is he said the carpet. This is get out.
Yeah.
I forgot what he said.
Yeah.
This is Egyptian.
But just going into when he first got the money,
Yeah.
he wanted to party.
Yeah,
he invited
yeah.
everybody
With the
over.
car, yeah.
And he saw the degeneracy. And he's just like, nah, this ain't the way. He's like, this ain't the way.
Yeah.
Everyone get the fuck out.
Remember,
This is Eddie Murphy, right?
Yeah.
That was the Jake though. He was righteous
Yeah.
for saying that.
Yeah.
Because it gets old.
Yeah.
Let me get this real
And
quick.
I could hold on, brother. Your spirit is so right because I could tell you about that. It's so true. This brother could tell you about it when you're
We
You're
can pretty
in-
much all tell you
when
about
you're
it. You know?
into that life. It
You know?
gets old.
Yeah,
It's
it
the
gets old
same
quick.
shit on repeat,
Yeah.
and then you find out it's the same hose.
That's it.
Dirty laundry.
That was
Same girl.
that just came.
Same girl.
that,
I'm sure did he?
Yeah, did he?
that just really hit our bell. That just hit our bell. That movie Wolf on Wall Street.
Hmm.
When the man just got the money,
That's a good one too.
they got the money, and then they just said, "You're gonna
Yo,
get all the bitches over, and
Yo.
this party even have."
and he's just like, these bitches. He's like, these bitches are gonna give you syphilis.
Yeah.
These bitches are. Yo, it's true.
Yeah. All them hoes and finance hoes, they just pass diseases
That's what he said.
because they're just fucking
Yo,
everything. Men, women, animals, and all.
Yeah.
Like
They're part of the
You know?
There's
yeah.
a place in Toronto. There's a place in Toronto. They call it Oasis, where it's a swingers club.
Oh yeah, it's still there. It's still
Everybody
it's
goes
downtown
there.
Toronto.
They have a couple- Everybody goes there, and people just
yes.
Swapping.
Yeah, but remember, this brother, the elder here, you're talking about tens of millions.
Yeah.
Go to the lawyers, a little just under
Lord.
lawyers,
Yeah.
certain bankers.
200K.
Yeah, 500. You know,
Yeah.
these people are
Yeah,
Wolf of Wall
same
Street.
thing.
You know,
Yeah.
it's called cocaine.
Well,
Remember, Wolf of Wall Street.
even-
You gotta take it every day.
During COVID, it was ousted that you had a lot of underground sex parties.
Oh, 100%.
That was ousted, like people
Yes.
they couldn't go to those parties anymore, so they'll have it at their home now.
Yes.
where people would, yeah, it's regular, like everyday people like truck drivers.
Here in
farmers.
Toronto, they had
Yeah.
one in Vaughan that got busted.
Yeah.
It was a gambling house, but it was a sex house as well.
So even amongst on every level of economic status,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
there's degeneracy.
Yes.
Hey, where's the address tonight? All right, I pinned it. Let's go.
Exactly.
Well, you had the before Diddy and the freak offs, you had the freak off already.
Yes.
You have motherfuckers fucking in the club.
Yep.
But like that shit, bro, they get nasty.
Yes, we do.
Right now, if you know the underground scene, even here, I don't know Toronto, but there's an underground scene here.
Yes, there
Where you
is.
can get access to anything.
Yes, there
Big,
is.
big thing in Toronto.
Yes,
They have them in the most of the penthouse.
You get anything you want.
Anything you
Everything
want.
you
You
hear,
know,
you can't
right?
get mine, bro.
If you want to be in that realm, that world, if you want to be in that world,
Yes.
you can be in that world.
Yes.
Where you see some of the dark, you see trafficking,
Yes.
you see all type of drugs,
Yes.
you see death, you see all.
You could have a young girl,
Yeah, anything you need.
prepubescent.
Yeah.
If
That's how
you want.
nasty it gets.
It gets
Let
nasty.
me bring up this scripture.
No, this brother has one.
Let me
Yeah.
let me finish this up. Yeah. 1 Timothy 6:9. So NLT says, but people who long to be rich fall into temptation and are trapped by many foolish and harmless desires that plunge them into their own ruin and destruction. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil.
Yeah, that's why our women got into prostitution. That's why our men got into drug dealing, because of the love of money. Our women came to the conclusion that I'd rather sell my pussy than be broke. I need my Birkin, I need my Gucci, I need my Louis, so I'll sell my vagina. And the men said, I gotta have the Benz, I gotta have the this, so I'm gonna sell drugs. I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah. It says, for the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil.
Mhm.
And some people craving money have wandered from the true
And even
faith.
that word is a deep word, craven. Right, our people are craving. Right.
Faith.
Yeah.
Too craven.
So it's too craving. Look like craving and all.
Yeah, go ahead. There's more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
And it says, and some people craving money
Mhm.
have wandered from the true faith
Mhm.
and pierced themselves with many sorrows.
Yeah, because there's a song, one of my favorite songs by what's his name? Sticky Finger, I can't remember his name, but for the love of money, people will kill their own brothers. And that's reality, man. For that love of money, in especially if you understand this world, you have people like the Menendez brothers, you have these people that this is something that happens day by day, where they're in the hood. Niggas get set up in the hood every day, and that might be your brethren. Niggas get shot every day. Yo, real talk.
It's a cutthroat world.
Yeah, it really is, man.
Because iniquity shall abound,
Bound.
many shall
Wax cold.
So we have to see again. We have the scriptures to fall back on and understand everything that's going on. Because in a rational person's mind, this is like it's too much. Yeah, it's too much. Like all you can do, what they say, if you can't beat them, join them. So that's the conclusion.
When in Rome.
That's what I'm saying. That's the conclusion. Is just let me just get in where I can fit in.
It makes sense though. It actually makes sense because now we're in a position where we're not just outcasts, but we're outcasts with a target on our back. So it makes our life completely hard with everything that we do. Women, jobs. There's something about us that makes us ostracized from society, where people are just like, nah, you're not. You don't. But as soon as you go around, the first thing, you don't smoke.
Yeah, you're not.
Oh yeah, I came in front of you.
What do you mean you don't smoke?
You don't have that spirit on the smoking spirit. That's what it comes down to, because all these people are plagued with these demons.
Yes.
And these bad energy.
Yes.
And spirits.
Yes.
That's what's leading them to be going off and falling into all the folly.
That's right.
So,
and the scripture says, like consorteth with like. Can two walk together unless they be agreed?
That's right.
So they don't agree with us.
No.
Yeah.
So they know right off the bat when you come in to a new job or wherever.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, they're gonna point you out. They're gonna say, you know what, like what you said. You go check some people, they be like, oh, you don't smoke?
Come on.
Well, that's Ephesians 6:12 though. because these people don't even know. Like they'll hate on you and won't even know why they hate you.
Oh, yeah.
You're a conduit.
Alright.
You
You
saw
look at that,
yourself
they
up
look
the
at you
feet
and they're like, yo,
of
something
circle.
different
Yeah,
about
or
you,
you-
man.
or
Something-
you-
Yeah.
They bring pepperoni pizzas to the office.
Yeah. There's no
And
vegetable.
they don't know.
Oh, yeah, work party, at the work party. Yeah, God. And they'll be like,
There's no
oh, yeah, you don't eat pork,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
You know I don't eat pork, John.
Or they'll
Oh,
bring the
man.
plate to you, say you like you don't even want to
Yeah,
deal with it, but
yeah.
they'll come and bring a big ass slice
And
to you, sit on it.
Yeah.
There you go, yeah. You like, oh no, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Can you?
Oh, this is their favorite line. Just take it out.
Yeah,
Stick it out.
Yeah, we
Look at that pizza was cooked in
whole
pork.
thing?
Yeah.
That's
Oh, God.
So now amongst everybody, like, look at this nigga, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, I can't fuck with a nigga like this.
No.
Yeah.
Nah, he ain't right.
He
You
ain't
know?
right. Yeah,
Man, we looking at a nigga that eat pork like, nah, this nigga ain't right. I can't be around a guy like this. They looking at us like, I trust you.
100%. 100%.
I was gonna bring up the scripture. About the
No, go ahead,
I'm gonna
Bruno.
put it back on.
This is Luke chapter 11 verse 24. It says, when an evil spirit leaves a person, it goes into the desert searching for rest. But when it finds none, it says, I will
Hey,
return to the person I
that
came
changes you as well, because that comes with tormentations and agitations that brothers are going through. A lot of you men that are gonna fall out of the truth, you're gonna fall out of the truth because of those agitations, and your agitations are not coming from the camp. Your agitations is coming from that demon that's troubling you. Those evil thoughts, yo, well, brothers are talking about me. Brothers don't really like me. That's the demon.
Yeah.
The demon is ministering to you,
Yeah.
but you don't know that.
If you don't got the Rakakadash, yeah.
Right.
You don't got the Rakakadash.
And you're not fighting those demons.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't know how to,
You know?
Right.
because it takes faith. They don't have it.
Well, you might have the Rukakudash, but like the elder said, you're not fighting. So the Rukakudash is gonna just leave you.
Con.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Because it
saying?
starts with awareness.
Because to enter the truth, you need the Rukaku. You need
That's
that
it.
gift.
You need
You need to believe. Unless you're just completely, like this seems cool.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, which is
It's
like
a fact.
here
It's a
and there.
fact.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But generally, to really believe, say, yo, I'm gonna be out here on the highways and do this. You need, Lord got to bless you with something.
Well, the scriptures say they've tasted of the heavenly
That's
gifts.
right. That's right.
So you were given heavenly gifts,
That's right.
and then you disregarded it says that you trampled Yahweh blood under your feet and trampled Yahweh under your feet.
And you crucify him afresh.
It's fresh.
Con.
So,
It says, verse 25. So it returns and finds that its former home is all swept in.
Which
in
when
water.
I broke it down, I just did a video on it. It's going back to your comfort zone, because that becomes familiar. That's a familiar. That spirit, you have to understand, that spirit grew with you. You and that spirit are bonded.
mesh.
That spirit knows you better than you know yourself. That spirit knows that you like to watch porn. That spirit knows that you like to drink alcohol. That spirit knows that you like head or whatever thing that spirit knows everything. It knows what gives you pleasure. So you leaving that spirit, you're creating something new. And most people don't like something new. Most people like comfort. Most people always go back to what they know. And that's what that spirit is. That's why when people go back, they says the man returned back to his vomit. That vomit is that comfort, whatever it is that you're used to. If you like eating pork, as soon as you leave the truth, I promise you you're going back to eat it. I promise you, because it's something that you missed. If you came in this truth and you love shellfish and you love lobster, shrimps, I promise as soon as you leave this truth, the first day you're going to go to Red Lobster, because that's going to be your, oh.
Dive trick.
this.
You did a dive trick, bro.
This
Dive
is-
trick, bro.
well, that's why you have to build, because it says you have to grow once you come to the truth.
And that spirit is going to grab you and be like, God,
Yeah.
It's gonna bring, when you go in, it's gonna bring 7 other spirits.
damn.
You know what I mean? So not only you gonna go back to that vomit, you gonna mingle yourself with a whole bunch of other things as well that you would not even have done prior to even coming into truth. You had a standard.
Which means that your vessel is now open.
Yep.
Because for more demons to come in, you have to be open to that
Yep.
that habitation.
Well, that's why you have to build,
Jacob's ladder.
because remember, when you read it,
Jacob's ladder.
Yeah.
It's like,
it says.
No,
that-
there's an opening. Slakia, go
It
ahead.
says that there was no furniture.
mm,
It was swept clean. So you got clean. But you didn't put, like, how you buy a house, nice house,
You gotta
brand
furnish
new
it.
house, you don't get no.
You gotta furnish it.
Yeah, it's been a year, it's been 2
Faith.
years.
Yeah.
You invite people
Fasting.
over and there's no chair, there's no bed, there's no nothing. It's like, what have you been doing for the last 2 years? Well, I just bought the house. Where's your bed? But that's why you gotta build. That's why I said it was swept clean.
Hey,
There was no furniture.
and a lot of those guys are the guys that talk the most shit. Your house is not even furnished with anything that can be used. You just talk shit against the elders. You talk shit about the brothers. You talk shit about the camp. But your house is still empty. You're not even a new creature in Yahushai. But you're just here condemning.
That's in this, see, and being condemned.
Good.
Because,
Good for you.
well, hold on. The scriptures tell us, right, in Jude, that they're feasting while condemning themselves because they don't actually believe what they're in.
Good.
They're involved in.
Feasting without fear.
Feasting without fear. Because at the end of the day, remember, or actually, the brother from New York, he did a little collage of Apostle Hart in his young days. But he was speaking recently. He talked about being
doing
disciplined.
something else. I can't do anything else.
I can't do anything else. He said, the reason why I'm so diligent, like you said, because I'm afraid.
Yeah.
So they're feasting, like you said, they're feasting without fear. That's why they're not building. That's why they're not
Well,
growing.
brother, guess what? What he's literally saying, and this is where a lot of people miss the mark. If this truth is not your identity, it's not for you. This literally becomes your identity. You have to be identified by the truth. My family, my friends, my woman, they only identify me to the truth. If I go back in the world, they're going to probably wonder, who the fuck is this guy? Because I'm identified by the truth. A lot of these guys, they don't have an identity. People don't really know them for the truth. They don't know what the hell. Like,
Well, they got Hebrew names. So guess what? Even if you're not known for that identity, you're fucked anyways.
good.
Why? Because you weren't actually.
Put your hand to the plow.
Yeah, you put your hand to the plow, but yeah, exactly. You put your hand to the plow, but you weren't understanding of what you're involved in.
Good.
So you put your Hebrew name out there, you change your regular name. If you had sense and the Holy Spirit was dealing with you, you wouldn't move like that. You would understand what I'm involved in and what can happen.
Quick precept to go with what he was just saying about identifying. This is Colossians 3:12. Put on, therefore, as the elect
Exactly.
of the Most High.
So you're putting something on.
Yeah.
But most men don't understand that that's a process because it starts. The Yahushua told us we have to be as this little child. So there's a training process that goes on because it says to train up a child. A lot of you guys don't want to get trained up because you're 30, 40, 50. So you feel like an elder. I don't need an elder. I'm a grown ass man. I can read the Bible myself. I don't need to be trained up. Not understanding that you're a day old, a month old.
Born again.
You're green. Green like a pool table.
Yeah.
You're a child.
And it shows you that they're carnal because if you were 40 but you were an apprentice to a mechanic, you wouldn't think that because you don't have the experience in that work.
Exactly.
Even though you're 40 years old. Right? So they're carnal, not being spiritual. If
the natural man.
exactly.
And
sees
that's
not
the-
the things of the Most High, for they are spiritual.
Hey, Slaki,
That's
because you're
right.
saying even there's guys that are 40, they'll do a career shift.
Right.
They'll go into a different trade
Trade.
for the motivation of money.
And a 20-year-old might be a boss.
So they'll submit to a guy
Yeah.
that's younger than
Yeah.
them. He's a master. You
Right.
might have been a drywall, plaster. Now you're a mechanic. You got to learn under a guy. I mean,
Yep.
he's
Right.
15, 20 years younger than you.
Yep.
You're going to subject yourself. It's going to feel a little shitty. But you'll subject yourself. Why? For the money.
Exactly.
But for this heavenly,
Yep.
Yeah.
you know, this,
Yeah, you're not gonna do that. Yeah.
What does that prove? That proves that they're not spiritual. You're not looking at that man as a spiritual because that would scare me even more. Me seeing Jeremiah come
Yeah.
would scare the shit out of me.
yeah,
I'll be like,
Yeah.
the Lord sent you? I'll be like, yeah, it's time to fix up. It's time to fix up. If my son right now, how old is Rain? Rick, he's turning 5. If he just starts speaking to me about the Bible, I'll get scared
Yeah.
because I'll be like,
And
"Huh?
break it down teach.
The Most High put the Spirit on you?
What?
Shit. Okay, so, yo, I gotta pray. Yo, Cause that's a sign.
That'd be scary.
Yep, it says, put on therefore as the elect of the Most High, holy and beloved, bowels of mercy, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering, forbearing one another and forgiving one another, which shows you that this truth encompasses more than you just professing that you believe.
And the white man's a devil.
You know, it's saying the white man's the devil. You know, you actually embodying the truth, right? It speaks about kindness, the mercy, the humbleness of mind, the meekness. That's you actually putting on that's that wedding garment. And when the Yahushua comes, how you get in without a garment? Get this guy out of here, because you haven't put on as the elect. The elect will be the elect will be actually doing particular things on the earth.
That's right.
This is how you will actually be able to identify the elect and identify a 2/3. It's simple.
Yep.
First, they will be doing the work.
100%.
You see what I'm saying? It says forbearing one another and forgiving one another. If any man, because I'll say this, it's not about you knowing all the breakdowns and you being a great orator, you having a lot of wisdom, knowledge, you be able to break down things, life experience. That's good. And if you could add that in too, with the faith, with the mercy, with the forbearing, with the charity, the fruits of the spirit, man. That's you actually putting on
The word, the armor.
as which is the same thing. It's the armor, it's the same thing.
Yep.
It's all the same analogy. The wedding garment, putting on the armor. You know, it says forbearing one another, forgiving one another. Any man have a quarrel against any, even as Yahushua forgave you, so also do ye. So also forgiving is also part of this ministry, forgiving your brother.
Yep.
And the Lord will actually set it up where he'll have the brother, unbeknownst to him, offend you,
Yeah.
just so he can see what you're
What
doing.
you're gonna
Exactly.
do. How you gonna handle that business?
Yeah, how you handle? I'm gonna have this brother offend you.
Mhm.
Then I'm gonna this is a test for you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You see what I'm
He
saying?
does that.
And you can fail or pass that test, but you have to be spiritual first and foremost, and you have to apply the scripture. You have to apply Yahushua.
Because you know what it shows? It shows who you believe in. Because like everything you're saying, like that's exactly like now, more so now than ever. You know, because we're getting closer and closer to getting in trouble. Everything boils down to faith. To be able to do any of that, you have to believe. If like you're saying, if you're in a scenario where the Lord's like, yo, and you know the Spirit's like witnessing, ministering to you, that I'm testing you. If you don't believe the Lord is going to justify the scenario or whatever it is, or justify you, you're not going to make it. You're not going to be able to apply the fruits of the Spirit. That's why faith is literally everything. Everything. If you don't believe, you're not going to do anything correctly. You won't do it correctly.
Yeah, because when we go through the different situations, how do we actually make our decisions?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like a man of the Most High, how does he make decisions? Is it off? Is it just off like emotion?
No.
Sometimes the emotion is the spirit too.
You better not.
You know what I mean?
Protect
But
that.
that's not the majority of the
No.
time. You're actually meditating on your move that you should make.
Yes.
Sometimes you just make a move, and you're like, "Damn, help the spirit."
Yeah.
Sometimes like, I want to that spirit. I need to make sure I don't do that again.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But that's a man of understanding to even get that concept.
Exactly.
Because we make decisions every single day.
Yes, we do.
Should I do this? Will the Most High be pleased? Oh shit! Well, today it was, I'm with the brother, and it's getting late.
Well, remember I told you that.
And you said that too.
I told you that.
And your voice,
Because I always, because I'm just like, yo, bro, this brother's going hard.
and your voice came in my head too.
I told you that.
But
I'll
then-
tell anybody that. I told you that.
But then I was like, well, it's the Sabbath, right? And it's good to do.
It's the Lord's day.
It's the Lord's day. I shouldn't be working anyway. I have a choice not to work. I literally have a choice not to work. I don't have to go home and get on the computer and do this and do that. Well, now link up. Let's go.
And the reason why I told you that, because any certain men, I wouldn't tell them that. Certain men, I'll tell you, but I see your diligence. So I just put that out there just because I see your diligence. Like I actually witnessed it. I seen you at work. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, damn, this man's going hard. So I'm just like, shit, bro. I'm like, yo, I know we're linking up, but you know, like if you're not feeling it, I'm like, yo, don't even stress.
Yeah, but that's the battle because sometimes it doesn't matter how you feel,
Exactly.
right? We have to go past the feelings. This is about what did Yahushua when he was on the scene. His main concern was, I must do the will of my Father.
Heck, yep.
I'm here to do the work.
Exactly.
Hey, that's it. We ain't here to get bitches. We ain't here to get money. We ain't here to win.
Yeah.
Okay, we here to do the work of Yahweh Shema Shai.
And-
That's what's storing up them riches in heaven.
And it's so funny because we already have all those things. So chasing them is actually one of the most senseless things in the
Doesn't make no
world
sense to do, right?
because we already have those things stored, waiting for you, particularly how you like it. Yahweh Shai for the elect already has what you like. If you like big butts,
Yeah, you get
he
that.
has that for you.
Perfect set of
He
ears,
knows as soon as you see her, your rod's gonna get hard. Because she's made for what's gonna turn your senses on.
Whatever you like.
Whatever you like.
And you'll have the power to modify it if you want.
Damn. I forgot about that.
Sons of Solomon.
That's it. So it's really like it's whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like say there's something like she bad, but it's like tweak, you know, tweak tweak it,
Make her
cut
grow a
that
little
shit out, you know,
grow a little
make it,
bit
you know, make her face a particular way,
That's how you knew
you
Eve
know.
was gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's how you know Eve was drop dead gorgeous, man.
Damn.
Perfect.
Yeah, she was. She was.
To have at your discretion.
And she was a demon,
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
you know,
Oh my gosh.
because
She
ultimately,
knew her power.
a woman is supposed to be fine. A woman being ugly, that's a curse.
It is a curse.
You are supposed to be attracted to a woman. That's just biology. If you see a woman, it doesn't even matter what
Get this
nation it
with you.
is. You supposed to just, you know. Now, of course, it's levels, of course, but you supposed to be able to
Ultimately.
see that woman, like, you know. So a woman that's looking all fucked up looking, what the scriptures speak about how the Most High put the scab on the woman's head and took away this, took away that,
And the rent,
the
big
ring,
belly,
the girdle,
and the smell.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stink.
Yeah, you know that. You know. I know, but you know too. I've been through that smell. That smell is awful, bro. It's like death.
I seen it in the
Bro.
group chat. I seen it in the group chat. The man was says he charged
Shit, so winds of
this is
shit.
a porn
Winds of
guy.
shit.
Yes, it was a porn industry
Corn,
thing.
corn,
Yeah,
corn.
whatever.
Corn.
Or my bad.
Even though I'm
Basically, they said we charge you the black woman extra money. The black woman has to pay.
it was an Amalek guy.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
It was
They
an
gotta pay.
the Amalek guy.
The women who are gonna
Deal with Amalek.
do that in that
Amalek guy.
game, they gotta pay extra thousands of dollars to deal with those type of people.
But those are
because of the
independent
smell.
contractors.
No, because the only reason why he put the tag on them is because they smell bad. The man shamed them so bad.
Holy
He said they
shit.
smell so bad that
Our
listen,
women do.
you gotta pay
Our
to
women
be
do.
with us.
Our women do.
That's what I'm like.
Our women
You gotta
do.
pay to be with
I don't
us.
care what the
And
name is.
like you said, he's an independent contractor, so
Yeah.
he goes both ways.
Yeah, he's gay.
I saw
Yeah,
the fucking.
yeah.
I saw
those guys
the.
do
The
that.
brother put in the group chat. I saw it. The guy goes both ways.
Let me get this real quick.
Slovakia.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. And if the brothers ever seen a lot of these women, they look dark underneath here. They go through what is known in the army as the dead stare. When a man has been to war, he has a dead stare.
Call it 100-yard stare.
100 yards to water, elder. He has 100-yard stare. It comes from PTSD, seeing too much bodies. Our women have too much bodies and they get that 100-yard stare as well, to where they can't connect with a man. And you'll be surprised how much of our women are unable to connect. They're able to pair bond. They're able to what's the word? They're able to act they can conduct themselves like they're pair bonding, but they're really and truly not. It's just an act.
Yeah, and you can see the whorish eyelid too. You see, you have a woman with her dude, and you walking past.
Oh, you see that too?
Yeah.
Oh
She
my
like
God.
looking at you like she ready to go.
Yeah.
But
like-
she's with dudes.
She's with man.
That's a scripture.
Yeah.
You just read it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, should be a passenger in a Range Rover, look at.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're walking.
Broken her neck. Wow.
But that's Babylon.
Yes.
Confusion.
Yes.
This is what happens when you have Esau, Edom, and rulership. Well, this is what happens when you have the heathen in rulership, man.
And you can't even tell a woman not to do that because then she's gonna say you're insecure. So you can't even tell her, yo, make sure you don't look at men when we're together, because then she's gonna be like, oh, you sound insecure.
Well, yeah, I don't trust you.
That's
No
Yeah.
shit.
mhm.
I know who the fuck you are.
That's that scripture that says wanton.
They always try to use that.
Yeah.
That's a good one. You should bring that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring that out, brother. The spirit change. Brothers can go back to the spirit they're in, but that's a good one.
This is
Undisciplined.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16.
That's a good one too.
It says,
Where you at again?
Isaiah 3,
3 and 16.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in there. It's in there. Sorry.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, con.
3:16.
Oh, that's where you go. That's the spirit. Wow.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Isaiah 3 and 16. It says in King James, moreover, the Lord Yahweh saith,
You can slack in.
start up.
You can hit 12 and then jump to 16.
Con, okay. So verse 12, it says, as for my people, children are their oppressors.
Which
Con.
we know that's Esau.
Yeah. And
They that are younger than I have me in derision.
that's right. And women rule over them.
I don't gotta break that down.
That's right.
Nature.
Big Mama.
Yeah, big mama. Yeah.
Big Mama house. Who's in control of the household? It's a marvel to actually see a man in control of his household. You like, you got some shit under control. Like the woman got her head down. She like, hey, you like stop talking. She like, you be like,
Should have seen our face when we seen that on the highways and byways back in the day. The elder remembers where but I think they were from the northern tribe. His shoes were untied and they just came in front of the camp and she bent down on the ground and tied his shoes for him. She was completely in subjection.
and that's a good woman. But you know what? That will be interpreted in the West as he's abusive.
Yes.
He's controlling.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Not that she's a loving wife.
Exactly.
It's that he's an abusive husband.
Jeez.
So everything's just all fucked up.
Backwards.
Exactly.
It gotta be it gotta be destroyed.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
It can't be fixed. We would have healed Babylon, but
But she's
Babylon is
not
healed.
healed.
It's too far gone. There's certain things, there's certain diseases that you just gotta put them to death.
100%.
What does it say?
Get your 100%.
Get your house in order.
Yeah.
All the rest.
Yeah, because you can't fix it.
Yeah.
There's certain things where you just got action to action. Doesn't do. You just gotta bring it back to this. Hey, look,
No.
just do a start over. You need to. This nigga need to start over.
Hey, they have that here in Canada, eh?
Yeah.
They-
Oh, the euthanasia.
yes,
euthanasia?
they have it here in Canada.
Yeah. You can get.
Or no.
Yeah, it's made. It's made.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's it's a needle and it fills in your I think your kidneys, like the water, like turns on itself in the body, and then you
Basically drown.
drown, in your whole body.
I think there's been like over 70,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, since
78,000.
Yeah.
Since when?
COVID,
No,
Don't say
Since
that.
COVID. I mean,
Also,
yeah.
since 2020, I believe they were saying.
okay.
Okay, yeah. So it says, verse 12, it says, Isaiah 3 and 12, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy path.
So that's the problem.
Yes.
Esau and the woman.
Yes.
Once Yahushua comes back, he's gonna submit Esau, and the woman is by default is gonna get in order, man.
Even the serpent.
Because Esau is the power.
Yes.
When we got our woman, and she looks at, all right, cool. She look, we're the husband or whatever, the man. But really, in all actuality, we are subject
Yes,
under
we
the
are.
so-called white man. So
100%.
there's still a level of disrespect
Yes.
because you are not really the head
Her
of the
man,
household.
you're not her man.
Not the head.
You're really not,
Yeah,
because she can have a change of mind.
exactly.
She can get on the phone right now, and you don't even have to do anything. She can fucking lie, and you're gonna have multiple men come to your home that you bought, that you paid for, that you run, that's backed by a government,
You have to
that's
get
backed
out.
by the American
You gotta
government.
get out.
You can't fight that.
You have to get out.
You gotta leave.
You
You
have to.
can't
leave.
fight it. You can't. It's too
It's a
strong.
law. It's a system.
See? So you're cooked. So you can't have there. A woman's always gonna look at you with a certain level of disrespect.
Yeah.
With this nigga, man, I can get another nigga.
Yes.
Easy.
Yeah.
You know.
I could have another you
But see, but
in
look.
a minute.
But the Most High so cold is that he's cutting out all them options.
Yes.
Because the devil is flipping on Eve now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that Gardenian pact, right, that you had with the serpent ain't picking up the phone no more.
Exactly.
He coming against you now. So now where your eyes, where your trust, where your belief, where you want to go now? You want to go back to Israelite man.
Yup.
Please help me. Please save me from the white man.
So-
A lot of people just get kicked right in the mouth.
Yes, they will.
Okay,
Access
a lot of people
denied.
not going to even be able to even come. The spirit is going to, like, you know, her body can be right, all that. You know,
No
the
matter.
spirit is going to kick in.
Double
Say,
East
fuck
side?
this
Ah,
bitch.
get out of here.
You know?
And that's what I love. Even though I don't, the culture of YNs I don't like, but these YNs they don't play no games. These black women don't have access to YNs. YNs are more into white women. They're into Latino women. Asian. These YNs don't play no games. These YNs are different, man. They don't accept just anything. That's one thing I can give to these younger generations, bro. They don't play when it comes to women, man. Yeah.
That's true. 'Cause they be the guys to in Nepal. It was Generation Z and Generation X, whatever. That was really
When they turned the social media off and shit, they went crazy.
in Nepal. Remember when they stormed
Just
the
a couple months
president's the capital, whatever.
Yeah.
Of Nepal, but it was
Yeah.
Was it Sri Lanka?
No.
it was Nepal.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But anyways, they said it was
Close
a
to
younger
Nepal.
generation. Like it's them that
Yeah, Gen Z riots.
Gen Z
They
riots.
call it.
Gen Z and Alpha.
and Alpha.
Yeah, they don't play no games, man.
So you're right. Like they're
Different. They're
They
different.
grew up with this.
Yes.
We brothers that are old enough,
They didn't have it.
they didn't have you grew up with a time when you didn't have this.
No.
When you remembered every phone number.
Yeah.
Every number.
You know, when you got a girl's number, you wrote it down.
Yeah.
Like,
Straight.
you know what I mean?
A shoebox full of numbers.
He had a phone book. He had a phone book. He had a phone
Yeah,
book
yeah,
with
yeah.
all the bitches. Here, yo. Yo, it was crazy.
Going to the shoebox.
Yo. I used to be like, oh, you got so much numbers. Yo. It was mad.
Yeah. So back here, Isaiah 3:16, it says, "Moreover, the Lord Yahweh saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go." You know, I hear hip switching and everything.
But they shit don't stink. You know what I mean?
And the only reason why you don't smell the shit is because they put on the mask of the perfume.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. So they're rocking a quality perfume, maybe Dior, maybe Chanel, but once that wears off, there's still that vagina smell. Or sometimes their poor smell because of the poor diet.
The food them that they eat, they love eating the lobster, the shrimp,
Crab.
the pork,
Yes.
and all these things.
That's
that
right.
they pack up their whole system,
Yes.
not taking detox, not washing up their system. They don't know about those things.
Hey, and they
don't take a bath,
learn about
like
these things
Esther.
now. And
True.
they don't they don't bathe.
And then they want to blame the man for the reason why their pussy stinks.
No.
Yeah.
It's not the man.
And they pop those pills, the birth control, like vitamin D.
I know,
Yeah.
I know an Edomite. Well, she's not really an Edomite. She's Sicilian,
Probably Jake. Most like
like a Jake. And she's like, she doesn't know one reason why the black woman should even be stinking. Like she doesn't know There's no reason for the black woman to be stink.
Yeah, she
But
doesn't
she
get-
says she's so clean
yeah, she
and
doesn't
she
get-
don't have no smell. So
She
she,
doesn't
doesn't- she doesn't
Exactly, that's how you
understand
know it's
how
curses.
how could it even be possible that like
Well, the scripture
she
stated,
hears it,
yeah.
but she just can't
And she
see
does,
it because
and
she's like,
she-
yo, she don't got no
and she
smell.
doesn't even
Wow.
understand
So
that
she don't
us
understand.
in our thing,
Mm.
we've been so accustomed to it that we think it's normal. We think that's what it's supposed to smell like when we have sex, not knowing that no, that there's something wrong with that woman. She might even be sick. She might have a disease.
Yeah, you ever
We
had
got
a-
accustomed to that smell.
Bacterial
You ever had,
vaginosis.
you ever had a black
That's
woman?
the one.
You ever had a black woman tell you, "Do I smell? Do I smell?"
And that's the worst because she knows.
Yeah, do I smell?
And then you just there, the wings. Yo, what up? Freeze that.
Go ahead.
Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughter of Zion.
Hey, and you know what that smell represents as well? That smell represents the same thing like a dog. When dogs mark their territory, another dog won't go there.
Yeah, when they
We keep going to territories that we're not even supposed to go to. Your dick is not even supposed to be able to get hard because that smell comes from it's another man's territory. Another man already marked it.
Multiple men,
Thick the water.
like 60, 70, 80 men. Body, just
Yeah.
it's a war.
Yeah.
Could you have sperm? There's certain sperms that are like they attack other sperms.
Yes, alpha
Like,
sperm.
they don't even go to the egg.
No.
They just attack the
They're
sperms.
there to like build a defense.
Yes.
If anything else comes in that's not supposed to, they're supposed to be there to kill it.
Yes.
Mark their territory.
You know what I mean? So here it is. You got just you got World
War.
War V.
And she's wondering why she's so
You know?
fucking messed up in the brain.
You got World War VI going inside of this bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just
and it says it's a known factor that
all nations too.
Yeah, exactly.
when multiple sperm is up in a woman, it goes up into their brain and
Microchimerism.
Yeah, and they get attached to it.
Microchimerism. 7 years.
Yeah,
If she gets pregnant, a lifetime.
and basically so much it basically puts a demon on them, man.
Mhm.
With all these different semen in them, and basically
And Esau did the research that a woman that has other men, even if she has a child by the man, some of the old men DNA is in that
The
child.
child.
So this one we gotta go. This one has to be destroyed.
Because that's no longer a righteous seed.
That's
No.
wicked. That's evil.
That is not a righteous seed.
That's why a lot of these YNs, they be just getting deleted.
That's menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
You know?
The woman would only be righteous, like, unless it was your brother, he died, and then you have to.
That's different though, brother.
That's the whole.
I completely understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But you're going into righteousness because that man's dead.
That's body number 2, brother.
Hey, Khan,
Not
Or if the husband died, she was free to be the man,
100%.
you know?
right.
So there stipulations, but really it was supposed to be a man and a woman together. That was
You
it.
didn't stack bodies like coasters.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, just like the Italian women. So you're mentioning the Sicilian women. Back in the day, the Sicilian women, they would wear all black after their husband died, and they would never touch another man. Never. You just see them in all black. That's what the Sicilian women in Toronto would do. After their husband died, they put on black, and they never touched another man. They just raised their children. That's it.
Quick, back you up. 2 Ezra 5:8. There shall be confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, even our woman, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. You know what I mean?
Deformed children.
Yeah. Frankenstein, whatever, beer seed, raising up one. Bugged out.
Even seed that has a lot of, because nowadays a lot of these children, they suffer from mental illnesses.
Yeah.
Right? They're suffering from emotional outbursts that just, you guys call them YNs, but that's because spiritually they're off.
Yeah.
Right? Spiritually, if you've ever seen the way these children talk to their mothers, I'm not going to say parents, just the mothers, you'll be like, damn, this lady's going through hell. but that hell trickled down from the way she treated the man.
Exactly.
Just like how our trickle down effect happened to us from the woman, her trickle down effect happens to her from the children. The children lacks respect for her. So we are all being judged. She doesn't even get that.
You know what? Those YNs better buckle up because they're going to get drafted for that war coming.
Yes, they will.
So you stay there and think that this is,
Esau's gonna put you to use.
yeah, Esau know what to do.
Well,
YNs,
that's a good
man.
point because when the scare a few months ago about Iran going to war, World War III, the niggas on TikTok started going out saying, going.
Oh yeah,
We're
yeah,
not
yeah,
going
yeah, yeah,
anywhere.
yeah, yeah,
Fuck the
yeah.
draft.
The Chicago, we're ready
Yeah,
for you to come.
Not
Yeah,
even
I
that. Jake saying, I'm not going to draft.
Yeah, they
Yes,
did.
yes.
Or Iran can't fuck with us. We're
Yeah,
America.
We're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just that proud. It just revealed that, you know, and it's gonna be that moment of what's it called? Cognitive dissonance.
Yeah,
this-
this
I have a rifle in my hand now. What's going on? I'm supposed to be on TikTok.
How did I end up here?
I'm supposed to be on Xbox Live. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, you can call of Duty skill. Yeah, you got Call of Duty skill. This is why Esau gonna just put a chip in them. You can see how the chip gonna come. He just gonna put a chip in their ass so they can just remap their mind, just chip them and just sit them out.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, they don't want Esau doesn't want them crashing out like Omar in fucking Miracle in St. Anna.
That was a good movie.
And the guy was crying.
Yeah.
Like, yo, shit, this
They were fighting against the Germans.
They're covering bomb.
Yeah, they were
The
fighting.
guy's
against the Germans.
like balling. And he's ready to go
Hey,
to
but
work.
that movie revealed the truth because the Germans told the black Americans, we don't have a problem with you.
Wow.
You guys go home. We don't
See?
have a problem with
Yeah.
you.
Wow.
Our
Yeah,
fight is
actually
not with
happened.
you.
Wow.
We
Yeah,
got
good movie.
testimonies from
Yeah.
soldiers
Yes.
saying the exact same thing during
Yeah.
the war.
And Jake was so friggin' dumb, they didn't receive it.
No.
And then they went back home to America where they got called nigger
Yeah.
after they just
Risked their
followed
life.
that.
Let me get this real quick. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 33. Oh, this is how the days are doing this. So okay, I'll start at 31 in GNT. So it says, "This is how it will be in those days." It says 3 or 4 will be missed by the soldiers who search through the houses to kill everyone. And you got the ice troops going to door to door now as well.
I didn't know that. That's all over America right now. Chicago.
Midwest, all over, Minneapolis, wherever, bro. Like, wow, all over.
This event that just happened with the ICE agent is gonna make their numbers go even higher. Because now the ICE agents are gonna be even more
And
confident.
that was a so-called Edomite woman.
And they smoke.
So now they're like, kill niggas, man.
Yeah, if you smoke the Edomite woman,
You know what I
kill
mean? Like,
niggas.
it's
Well,
spiritual.
she was a sodomite, so you know who's gonna get riled up too.
Good.
You know, that's how you, I know, but that's how you know it's a society. The whole thing is just to get polarization, radicalization.
I
And
love
it's,
this.
and it's usually the left that does the school shootings too, eh?
Yep. Yeah, those
Some
extreme.
bugged out trans
Yes.
leftists
Yeah.
that does the school shootings. So
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah, because the left is trying to get the gun control. That's where the left is at.
Yeah.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So it's all a tactic.
It's all
Yeah,
a tactic.
It's all bugged out.
It's
Yeah.
all bullshit.
Yeah.
No, it's not bugged out. It's perfect.
It's
Oh, yeah, it's like
Perfect bugged out.
So like perfectly bugged out. Yeah.
It says, verse 33, young women will be in mourning because there is no one to marry them. Wives will be in mourning because they have lost their husbands. Daughters will be in mourning.
And
because-
that sworn event can happen any day because all of this, what Trump is doing, what's happening in the world, it's going to lead to the MOTB. I don't care what brothers see going on in the news. Just remember that this is going to lead to a financial change. The system is going to change financially. All of this is all to pay off the debt. Don't ever forget the world owes a debt to the international banking cartels, and the cartels do not play about their money. These debts are owed, and you people, the world is the collateral, and the debt needs to be paid country by country. What America just did, America just showed that they're ready to collect. That's what America has always done. Every time America has gone to war, it was to pay off of a debt. or they've gone to war every time. The charter for the Federal Reserve came back up for renewal again. Check every time the Federal Reserve came back up for renewal, the bankers did something to where they said, okay, it's time to fuck with America. Let them know that they can't fuck with us.
Yeah. Verse 34, it says, all the young men will be killed in the war, and all the married men will die in famine.
Mm-hmm.
Now listen to my message, you people who serve the Lord.
Shalakia. That's really talking about these Edomites, right? Their Edomite men are gonna die in the war.
And Jake.
And Jake,
Jake is too,
100%.
Jake, both of them.
both, right? But that's the pay. They have to pay for what they did to our people.
Oh yeah.
You
Hey,
see what I'm saying?
2/3 have to pay for what they did to the prophets.
Exactly.
Huh?
Then you know,
Exactly.
And Yahweh Shai
Exactly.
first and foremost.
Correct.
let
So
their
that's
let their
what-
blood be upon us and our children.
Correct. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It says, all the young men will be killed in war, and all the married men will die in the famine. Now listen to my message, you people who serve the Lord. It is the Lord's message, so receive it and believe what he says.
That's how you know all these things are going to be tied into each other. 7 women taking hold of one man, Jacob's trouble, the third woe, the chip. That's how you know all these things are going to happen in rapid succession. Because we're here. We're at the end. It's not going to be drawn out for years. They're going to happen in rapid succession to where people, that's why it says knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of that time, because things are going to be happening so drastically, you're literally going to lose it.
And you won't be able to keep up. And
How are you going to keep up when there's a financial change?
hold on, let me read this. This is the spirit.
Go ahead.
What you're saying. It says, verse 7, verse 37, right? So it says, the disasters
Mhm.
are approaching rapidly,
Exactly.
and they will not be delayed. A woman in the 9th month of pregnancy may
Mhm.
suffer labor pains for several hours. But when the time comes for the baby to be born, there is no longer delay.
Here's the problem with the world. The world thinks that they have time.
Mm.
We know they don't have time because of what the scripture says. That's why whoever says we have time, you don't know what the scriptures represent. Because we're in the time of where the devil knows he has but a short time. The only other people that know this are the prophets. Everybody else is in blindness. Everybody is going, remember, the elites are going to sell the microchip like it's advancement.
Mm.
So these people actually think we're going to go into a time of decadence again, a time of ease, not understanding they're going into the time of their destruction.
Right. Yeah, because Yahweh Shai is going to intervene.
Remember, how did they present the Juki Jam to us? They presented it to us like we were going back to normal. So it's going to be the same thing for the MOTB.
Even greater, like you said, it's going to be an advancement.
It is going to be an advancement. It's actually going to work as an advancement because it's going to fix blindness.
Yeah.
It's going to fix this, it's that.
Yeah.
Men that never walked are going to be like, yo, put this in it. There's going to be all types of testimonials, and people are going to be like, what?
Miracles of the beast.
Miracles of the beast.
It's going to work.
They're gonna use the influencers. You know?
And it's also going to make you be able to get your job back. People are going to take it and be like, yo, I lost all my money in that great financial thing, and my money was all here. I got a home because of this. So people are going to be like, you got a home? We're homeless. We're living in tents. Easy. It's going to be so easy, man.
This is real quick. This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9, right? NLT, it says, this man will come to do the work of Satan, right? With counterfeit power and signs and miracles. Counterfeit. So it's gonna work,
Of course it is.
but
It's already working.
yeah, but it's on the left-hand side.
It's already working.
Yeah,
Warning.
It's on the left-hand side. And the one thing
Look what we're doing right now with our cell phones.
We're able to have that.
Brother, the reason why most marriages are ending right now, thus said a divorce lawyer, is because of this. They said that, especially the Apple phone, forget Samsung, Apple with Apple ID links all Apple devices. So wives and husbands, their devices connect. So husband will be able to go in
Just-
and
yeah.
see all the messages and calls that the woman has had, and that could never be erased. So he's just like, this bitch has been cheating on me for years. This is the miracle of the devil.
Well, he's gonna be living in an augmented reality.
True.
So it's gonna be beyond that. He's gonna be living in an augmented reality. He'll have the perfect whatever it is for him. Animal, by a half woman, half man.
But that's what these women,
Whatever he
but
wants.
that's what these women don't understand. The reason why Esau created this broken society where we can't trust the women is because he wants to introduce robotics to men. He wants men, because why would a man buy a robot instead of for a real woman? You think these young men, these young guys who are 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, want a real woman? No. Because they hear horror stories of weddings, of marriage. They
Yeah.
want a robot. Because they're going to be like, you women are not trustworthy.
Yeah, broken.
Yeah,
With a robot, you can.
And you know she's not cheating.
But you can play God, right? You can play God. You can create
As a
yourself.
man,
That's the whole point.
right? They play
You
on
can
your
play, yeah,
fantasy, basically.
Yeah.
100%.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
exactly.
And she's going to speak to you the way ChatGPT speaks to you. You tell ChatGPT, call me this. Chat says, yes, sir.
You create your own idol and then you worship it, just
Con.
like in the ancient world.
Con,
That's all
Con.
you're doing.
Frankenstein.
Con.
Frankenstein.
con.
Yeah,
Frankenstein.
Oh,
exactly.
just added 2 cents because
Yeah.
Howard mentioned about the perfect woman and all that. They showed you it was a movie with Joaquin Phoenix, and the AI was, I think it was Scarlett Johansson. It was called Her,
Good
and he
movie.
was computing with the thing. That's why that song back in the day was in the 80s. What was his name? Roger and Zapp. Computer Love.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
So
Computer.
like this Esau's been using this witchcraft on the masses for down the line.
Or when we were teenagers, there was a show like that too, where you had that sexy girl. It was a show
Weird
with
Science?
Edomites.
Weird Science.
Was it Weird Science?
Yeah.
And they had the sexiest
Yeah.
robotic girl,
Yeah. They created her through the computer or whatever.
something like that.
Yeah. Who was in there? Robert Downey Jr., but he wasn't the main guy. He was like the one.
That's how far he's been acting.
Yeah, that was in the 80s.
Shit. Yeah, it was an old show. The Water.
No, it was a movie, Slovakia.
It was a movie.
Yeah. Yeah, Weird Science.
Yeah, her behind
Weird
that,
knowledge.
Weird
knowledge.
Instrumental.
Yeah. Yeah, continue, Slovakia.
So the Second Thessalonians 2:10 NLT says he will use every kind of deception to fool those on their way to destruction. Right? So he will use every kind of this evil deception to fool those who are on their way to destruction because they refuse to love and accept the truth that would save them. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushua will cause them to be greatly deceived,
Good.
and they will believe these lies.
Good.
Then they will be condemned
Good.
for enjoying evil
Good.
rather than believing the truth.
Good. Beautiful.
Yeah, the deceived and the deceiver
Or
are
his.
Done.
Good.
Beautiful. All right, so with that, man, we're going to close up. We're going to give all praises and honor and glory to and the honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, and great most of them rule well. And have taught us his word in truth and sincerity. Peace and mercy to the whole full elect. All right, starting with the 144,000 and the rest of the whole full elect. All right,
Abba,
Mashallah.
Kwan Yasharallah.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Now, where's that ring? Fever.
And I have the unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Oh, and the brown one?
Run away trip.
End.
No, it's not.
End it.